vision out, it sounded just weird.
Hello, everyone! Welcome back to Downstage Dungeons, episode 38. How are we doing, cast?
Yes!
Yes, correct! Hooray! We are, yes. Wonderful.
We are here. We are here.
Previously,
We are here.
we had a bit of a humdinger of an episode after a good chapter of this arc was spent as kind of like a boss rush. It was like boss, puzzle, boss.
That was a long
We all know which puzzle it was.
It wasn't.
That's been a good time. Previously, after Rowan, Ben's character, accidentally, fix my mic. Accidentally, resurrected a evil necromancer master that happened to be the first villain of the campaign that also happened to now be a lich. As following the instructions he had on half of his phylactery, while riding on the back of an evil golden dragon. But he did help the group escape through the forest, and had a little bit of he was just trying to bring back his friends. And then he did bring back his friends. He brought back a very mean friend. So, the goal became escape, as the group tried to run and flee through the swamp of Sauroch from the undead forces. Toraz, unfortunately, was slain and raised as an undead servant of Lucius Mord, the now Lich Mord, as their forces just kept on looking for you guys. The recently awoken Calyx and Mabel Stormrunner ran into Sarok, who had been hiding in this little pocket dimension created by the first Sorcerer Supreme for a while. He kind of awakened the hidden potential of Calyx and Mabel. They assumed these draconic humanoid forms and gained a little bit of an understanding of where they came from, but kind of denied the name of their dragon premier selves, as Calyx said, "That's not who I am. I am Stormrunner, and it's what I've done." Mm-hmm. So,
We love a good Calyx.
after narrowly escaping the undead forces while Sauroch destroyed the swamp with his mighty ancient dragon breath, assisting their escape but also making it a bit more complicated. Unbeknownst what happened in the swamp of Sauroch after you left, the group arrived back in Davenport. There was a bit of a peaceful movement. There was a bit of a peaceful moment under the two moons of the recently darkened sky of Ernaxia, before learning from Charon, the current Sorcerer Supreme, first time you guys have met him on stream, and Prince Callum, that the line between Enron, the first city overtaken by the Paragon Assembly, your guys' greatest enemy, has been broken. There's some sort of large army heading from Enron, coming down to Davenport. And underneath that night sky is where we will begin today's session. So, welcome to Stream Dev Mon. Hope you guys have a great time today. After the brief moment of peace from a very long week, there is a silence that follows the words, "The line of Enron has fallen." You all kind of stand there, exhausted from the previous day. Sora dragging a big red beanbag behind her.
Kind of imagine it like a giant teddy bear that's too big for her.
Right.
Like that's how she's holding it.
There's just a brief pause with the crashing of the waves. First of all, Kevin, you're the only person in this group who has met Charon before, under better circumstances at the Albion Magical Academy. The rest of you would probably know who this person is by prestige. You see the dirty man with a disgruntled beard. He looks very tired. He has a cigarette in his mouth that he occasionally takes out, and it just kind of floats around him until he's ready to take another puff. He has the white gloves he wears covered with blue runes of very complicated types of magic that you can discern-ish. And next to him is the fair-skinned, young, armored Prince Calamy Torhu, which Kevin has met, but has been on stream before. Kind of shaggy, straighter, blonde hair, adjusting one of his gauntlets as he looks very concerned and innocently at the rest of you. So, you all look like you have a story to tell?
Yeah, it's been a fun couple of months, really.
Devorian, where is my apprentice? Mr. Reginald, she did the... She's in the treehouse. He's going to very shyly... This is a very humble Mr. Reginald in the presence of Sharon, the most powerful mage in known existence, as he leads Sharon back to the chain. 1 minute, I'll get her up. And they start heading up the chain.
Oh shit. He's just gonna wake her up.
Leaving you guys alone for a moment with Prince Calamy Torhu. A Tabler, you would especially know, this is the prince of the kingdom that you have been fighting to protect. You've probably maybe seen him at Sentinel before, but never... Oh, you've definitely seen him at Sentinel before. But... Oh, wait, no, you haven't. Not in the war, but you've probably seen him there previously. He's the prince. But you would know that he's a very respected... he's a very respected prince and also a leader of a military force called Callum's Cavalry, which is an elite force of horse riders. But yeah, Jarin, who is the most powerful socially, right? He's like kind of the go-to of like, oh yeah, the most powerful guy. He's in charge. He's the Sorcerer Supreme. That's who we call. Who are we gonna call? Jarin. As they lazily him and Mr. Reginald actually just look at the chain for a second and they just fly up to the treehouse. Well, hello. My name is Prince Calamy Torhu. I don't really recognize any of you. Oh, yes,
Hey.
You. I've seen you before. Oh, that was a horrible day.
That was a really bad day.
Yeah, not the best day.
Yeah, not great. Good. You look well.
Oh, thank you. Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, and I met someone who looks very much like you, but not quite. I see in your eyes there's a distinct difference. And you see Imogen kind of like look very surprised at this as she's been mistaken for Joan multiple times.
We talked about giving her a not Joan sign.
Yeah. She actually kind of blushes a little bit.
Aww.
She's like, my name is Imogen Lycansky.
Dude's good looking.
You're very beautiful.
And very blonde.
Dude.
This is you are good-looking people in this group. Kind of looks over at like Calliope and Wilbur and Kaylee. You know, despite the wounds and the dirt and the bruises, and the sadness. Anyway, I've heard that this is Maximus Ultor, right? Kind of. I see you've had some membership changes.
Yeah.
Yes. Well,
Long story.
Well, I wanted to see if you guys would, I've been told you guys would be a great asset, so I was going to offer you guys maybe some dinner tonight, and we can discuss some things. I am a bit of I'm kind of in charge of some of the military, and I've always found it difficult to follow a leader you don't know, so it, like, you guys to get to know me and just kind of have an understanding.
That sounds great.
We would love dinner. That sounds perfect.
Oh, and what is your name?
My name's Calliope. Nice to meet you.
Calliope. It is nice to meet you, Calliope. Sorry. He's gonna take off the gauntlet. He just spent all this time adjusting and hold his hand out to you. You see his hands are actually very pale. He probably has been wearing armor a lot recently, so he's not getting much direct sunlight. And he's, for the sake of brevity, he's gonna go around and have a little introduction with all of you. Opportunity. What was your name?
My name's Tavlor. I've actually
Taylor?
Close. Tavlor.
Tavlor. Sorry, I know a name is very important. I will try to remember it.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And then kind of looks at your wings to make sure like you have hands.
That's so cute.
Yes.
Consider it.
Smells wildly of burnt chicken at the moment.
Prince Callum.
Very reservedly, Rowan. Nice to meet you.
Here, I'll fix that for you, both. Someone commented that Tavlor looked like the human banger instead of Ranger because the bottom was cut off at the bottom of the street. He is the human Ranger. And then,
I would like to cast bang.
what is your name?
Drop down people's.
Sorry, Amber's confused.
He's Callum is towards Sora.
I know.
What is your name? You're blindfolded, so he's not touching you or offering to reach out your hand.
Is like beanbag in my way? And it's like
You are dragging it behind you. It's too big for you to.
It's too big for me to teddy bear.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're still. It's the youngest in Peter Pan and drags a teddy bear behind him.
No, I
I forgot his
just.
name.
It's like Linus's Blanky.
Yes.
Oh, Vulcan711, thank you for the subscription with Twitch Prime. Appreciate it.
I just thought they'd already met. That's why I'm confused. No. Okay.
Not Sora.
Okay. She's just gonna say, I'm Sora, Your Highness.
Would you like me to shake your hand or?
My hands are a little full.
Okay, you can drag it with one hand, but.
My hands are a little full.
Right. Is that like your weapon or like an
It's
like
been
an arcane
a
focus?
long day.
Or your
And I really
sleeping?
like a beanbag.
Yes, right. Good. Okay. Well, if you
carries the skulls of her
have
enemies
a-
in there.
preference, I honestly haven't been to Davenport in a while, but if there's a place you guys.
I think
Um,
they would be the. Sorry.
like-
They'd probably be the ones to ask. It's been a while since I've been in Devonport, but been here most recently.
What's going on here?
Oh, I just, dinner's on me. I just wanted to get to know you guys a little better, as you guys are kind of well known and renowned.
I'm in Maximus Ultor.
So dinner, a place,
Yes, that
an
sounds
inn,
great.
a restaurant.
If you want, you could come to our fort and have dinner with us.
Oh,
If there's enough room. She looks at Wilbur.
he looks really tired,
He's gonna hope.
and he's like, "Yes, I can. He's gonna adjust his glasses as the tall, thin Leonin artificer. It looks so. Artificer Warlock, recently pacted, looks so tired. He's like, "For you, I can prepare something."
You just said dinner was on here.
Oh, if that is
prince
your
would pay
preference,
for
or
it.
we can
Prince would
we can
pay.
order something from Drawbridge Dash.
Yeah.
Like, this is some good stuff on the company tab right now. We gotta.
Hello, Lady Penelope. As you look behind him, and Penelope and Sharon are walking together, you see Penelope now has like a few like strands of gray hair on her person, and is walking a little slowly next to Sharon. Reginald is walking behind them very quietly. Oh, hello,
But
Callum.
he's in trouble.
Good morning. I guess it's not. Good morning. It's nighttime. I see. I've been sleeping. I apologize that I wasn't able to be very useful. You hear Theola's voice. Dragon.
You said it, Theola.
Yes, dragon. I have experience with that. I apologize that I was not able to behoove you better.
You have experience with dragons.
Oof, that would have been.
I get around.
How many dragons are there? I thought they were extinct.
36.
36 ago than this.
Can't do that myself.
Anyway, this is Sharon's voice. He is a very I don't care and I'm sick of this kind of timbre, but he gets stuff done. Devorian, was your mission was successful? Yes. Where's Calyx? Calyx hears his name and his eyes get really wide. He gets a little bit more pale. He's not as thin as he used to be. It's not like he got jacked by the unleashing, but he just looks healthy and strong.
Good.
And Calyx's eyes get really wide open as all these very important people are talking about him. And he kind of shuffles next to Calliope. Why was the mission?
Yes, we brought you awake.
Oh, I guess that's right. I'm Calyx. And Sharon's gonna approach him very inquisitively. You see his eyes flash blue for a moment. Interesting. So you are a draconic premier. You turn into a dragon. You know, that's what people tell me. He's kind of like avoiding eye contact with Sharon. And do you want to fight? I mean, I'm not really. I'm not like a warrior.
Can Calliope, like, go up to him and, like, say softly to him?
Okay, he's having a one-on-one conversation
Okay,
with Sharon,
okay.
so if you go up to him, it's just going to be like if someone came up to
they
someone
hear
you're talking
this?
to and just went like...
Not necessarily. Can we hear the conversation?
Yeah, this is in the middle of all of you guys.
She's gonna just step forward and say, Calyx, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do.
He kind of looks at Sharon. It's like... Okay. And he walks away. Wait, sorry? What? This is Mr. Reginald now. Sharon, you're not gonna like sell the boy? It is wartime. Army's approaching.
Sell the
Toodaloo.
boy.
Chop chop.
That was the plan.
Well, I don't know. I thought it'd be more. You're all very helpful. And he's like, well, I want to be helpful. I've never, turned into a dragon on purpose. I didn't know I could do it until I was told, and I'm not a warrior. I don't like hurting people. You hear Sharon kind of like stop for a second and turn around. Stories tell you have incredible power, but I'm not going to force you to use it. It's not really how I do things. Takes another big whiff. Here's the thing. We'll all do our part. We'll do our best. We will protect and attack when needed. And if we are to survive, then we will survive. I don't need to enslave a creature like this to win a war. You're just gonna keep walking. And Penelope, you see Penelope kind of like nodding a little bit, like, that's my dog.
That's my
Penelope, we should discuss things further, and then there's a war meeting tonight that we'll have to attend with the wave sides. Oh, yes, so does that mean, yes, you can let Devorian go? Okay, always a pleasure, Maximus Ultor. Good fortune. She's gonna walk back with Sharon, and Sharon and Penelope are just gonna leave.
Goodbye, Penelope.
Wait!
Is that Mabel?
Imogen.
The Sorcerer Supreme, all the most powerful magic people.
Dragon
in
Scars,
front
thank
of
you
her.
for the subscription to Tier 1. Thank you guys for subbing.
Oh, he's a dragon.
Yeah. Dragon Star.
You hear
Should've been
Imogen
the last
Lycansky
episode.
calling out, Sharon! He's like, what? Do you know where Calgan Lycansky is?
Calgan Lycansky.
Who's asking? Oh, let me guess. Red hair. Affinity for magic and trouble.
It's another one.
You must be a Lycansky.
And fastest on trouble.
What was your name? Come forward. As Imogen's kind of standing, she kind of marches out away from you guys to him. I've been looking for the bastard, and I think you know where he is. So, where is he? I'm his daughter. I don't know if you can check with your magic or anything.
Dang.
Oh, Imogen. Butterfly princess, yeah?
Kevin's like in the back.
No, that's my sister. His eyes are gonna turn blue again. No, you're the butterfly princess. I think I would know if I was the butterfly princess. No, that is my sister Joan, and she does the butterfly thing. She turns into a butterfly. Sharon looks really confused. Imogen. Yes? Right in the middle of the lichen skies? Well, Joan and I are twins, but... Yes. And you don't have... You're not really?
Kevin is
You weren't
still-
the... No, it was... Did she take it from you? Nope. She and I don't talk very much. Huh. Neat.
Why did it?
Well, listen, my old master is a difficult person to find, and that is how he likes it. And if he wants to find you, he will. And if he wants you to find him, you will. It's a bit of an asshole, but he's alive, if that helps. Imogen kind of looks like super angry, but also super confused. Oh, Vulcan, thank you for the gifted sub.
Lots of new friends today. Let's go.
You got this up.
Gifted it to you, Aaron.
Go!
Enjoy your emotes, Aaron. Why did you call me the butterfly princess?
That's a good question.
That's good.
Ray gets up here like, why?
Look, I really don't want to get involved in family drama. Frankly, I don't really care.
No, please.
No, I thought it was you who was the. I thought that was the whole thing. Is that you, Imogen, was the butterfly princess? But I guess, whatever. Okay, well, we're gonna go, and you guys have fun. Callum, see you tonight. Are you bringing them? Oh, I mean, probably if dinner goes well. What? Goodbye. Devorian gives a little wave to Mr. Reginald, and he's like, yeah. And Imogen just kind of stands still, watching Sharon walk away.
Is that painfully awkward for anybody else? Okay.
Imogen's gonna slowly.
Just making sure.
Just doing a head count real fast.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not
That's
the
fine.
butterfly princess.
What is that exactly?
That's
Oh.
a good question too.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's.
I think I've been partial.
My sister has this mask that she turns on because she didn't like our house, so she decided to go live with some demigod named Zerkok, and they danced, and now she has magical butterfly powers that makes her extremely powerful.
So like a warlock, or
I don't know. But that is what she does. And she has like a butterfly friend that she flies around on. This sounds fake.
No, it's so real.
No, yeah,
I've seen
it's
the whole thing.
It's
I
pretty cool.
believe
That's
you.
the
I'm
girl
just,
we rescued.
I just
Yeah,
need
that's
all
the-
of the all of the details help. This is a wonderful picture that's being painted.
I
in
thought
my
she was
mind.
just sneaky. I didn't know she
Well,
had
I'm
magic
I'm
powers.
surprised that
she's
Sharon
good.
even knew about the whole butterfly princess thing. I thought that was just like their little make-believe little connection thing.
I know,
What about
I'm
you?
so curious. How interesting.
Reagan.
Well, if Joan was around, we could ask her.
I have a feeling Joan doesn't
I gotta
know.
say, I'm pretty whelmed. Kind of looks and watches Sharon kind of disappear over the mountain, the little plateau. I was I was hoping to learn a little bit more from... He's supposed to be the best. And I've been working very hard.
Well, wasn't your father as well?
My father was the Sorcerer Supreme before Sharon, who my father trained. Which they don't make very good fathers, but maybe they're all just mean.
He's got kind of like a devil may care attitude. That's just kind of how he takes his approach to everything. I wouldn't take it personally.
Most magic users tend to get a bit, let's just say unstable.
You hear Wilbur talking up now. I appreciate what he said about Calyx. I think he's a good man.
I agree.
And if Davenport doesn't benefit from anything, I mean, having a golden dragon at the door is a nice deterrent, I would say.
Sora's definitely sitting in the beanbag. Conversation. Just like we've been standing here for a really long time.
There's a reason.
I just hope to learn more.
We'll go after him.
If he calls me the Butterfly Princess again, I'm going to do something I regret.
Would it help if
Then do
someone
it.
went with you?
Somebody who could stop you from doing something tremendously stupid in front of the Sorcerer Supreme?
All due respect.
Ooh.
If I want to do something stupid, it's happening.
Imagine the hell that's raised by
I would
sister.
love to see that. Mr. Reginald pipes in. Highness, Prince Callum's like, yes, hi, sorry, I didn't want to be rude. There was a whole, I'm just trying to gauge the dynamic. Yes, very honest of you. We will gladly take your invitation for a meal.
Yes.
A meal sounds nice.
Mhm.
Talks to
That sounds
Vestian.
great.
I
Meal
agree.
sounds very...
Where's good,
Much needed.
little goat girl?
Where is it? That's not very nice, I don't think.
He calls you that all the time.
I know. She's just realizing it. It's been a recent development.
Sora's eyes half
Very
closed.
Terry
He
and
doesn't do
Jennifer.
nice nicknames.
I can't see if your eyes are half closed.
Sora wears a blindfold at all
It's
times.
good to know, though. Thank
We
you.
would not know if your eyes were half closed.
That's so creepy.
If I
you
gave a
don't
diet-
know if her eyes are closed. She's
No
laying
idea.
down.
If I could give you a dive inspiration right now, I would. Eyes half closed.
Where is good?
I mean, a nice little tavern run by a nice
Yeah.
little innkeeper, if you wanted to. But there's lots of restaurants. A lot of
Oh,
places.
yes, we could
Taverns are
go.
probably your best bet because, kind of luxury establishments in Davenport are very much. They have little curfews and times during the week when they're allowed to be open due to the war.
So Crystal's Inn would work.
Sure.
Well, I know a girl named Crystal who
Kevin
runs an
visibly
inn.
perks up hearing this. He's not gonna say anything. He's just gonna.
Who runs an inn, and we could go over there. She's
Oh,
very
she married
nice.
this is Imogen. She married the Waveside after
Yep,
he turned back from a little goblin.
Sorry, what?
Oh.
Yeah,
Amber's got up.
We helped them out with the problem. We went and fought this witch. and there was
Who? What? When?
6 months ago. It was
Oh,
a little bit.
while ago.
It was just like a day. I think it was the next day before Ferelon
Before-
fell. So,
Sentinel.
Sentinel. What's Ferelon?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Find out if you watch
six
the video.
6 months in a 6 months in a week about.
Oh, they still at the inn.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's where
I
they spend
believe so.
most of their time. There's a bit of family drama.
Yeah,
Do you know them?
yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. You know everybody.
Quite ridiculous.
We should. Let's go there.
The
actually-
fancy hog.
Fancy hog. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I actually need to. I need to speak with them actually.
Great! That's Caleb. Sorry, not Caleb. It's Callum. Ooh, lots of K names. C names.
Yeah, let's go.
Sure. And I just want you to know, I'm not trying to be I'm the leader thing. I know you guys have your own thing going on. I just wanted you guys to feel comfortable with like communication and stuff.
I don't think we have a leader.
We are about as haphazard as
All
they
of the
come.
members of the Dawn Keepers point at you, including Mabel and Gabrielle, who are following.
I think you guys made a bad choice.
What? You hear Mr. Reginald? That is not yours, as he takes his bow back from Gabrielle, who used it to help you guys escape. No, very bad. Point.
Talking to a dog.
This is Samir. This is mine.
Hey, yo.
She pulls.
Stealing
she pulls
is
Gabrielle
wrong.
next to her.
Don't steal things.
Of course, don't ever steal, Gabrielle.
Miss Reginald turns away.
Stealing's bad. We should go. Kevin's gonna start walking, just kind of like in a daze.
Sora's still lugging
Almost.
the beanbag she stole.
Bro's moving at a quickened pace.
I did not realize this was like an extra large beanbag when I took it.
Clyde?
Yes.
If Calyx doesn't want to do the dragon thing for the war, I could do it.
No.
Why? Calyx's younger sister, who is another draconic premier, but when she changes to a dragon, it's like a wormling.
Because it's not your time yet. You have to wait.
I fought Theron okay.
I know.
You were on my
know
back?
you did.
I
But you-
remember. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I usually don't remember when I turn into things. Maybe it's because I can go. She does like a blink, the freaky eye motion. When she blinks, her eyes turn into the golden scale eyes.
Yes.
She blinks again and it's gone.
I'm very happy for you, but you have to stay safe for now so that when you're grown, you can help people more when you're big.
You're not that big.
You're right. Just grow up a little bit more and then we'll talk, all right? You're allowed to be a child right now. Enjoy
How old
it.
is me?
She's like 12.
Yeah, she's like a teenager. Very young tween teenager.
Okay. Somebody I thought she was
Give it
like
a few
7.
years.
Thought she was like
I
7.
promise you'll get your time to help. She puts out a peeky.
If I say bad guy, I'm doing the dragon thing again if I can.
If I see a bad guy.
If I can. All right. Hopefully it won't come to that. We'll just have to make sure that things are okay around here.
Yeah, I guess. Gabrielle is just super quiet. She was very embarrassed. He took the bow.
I know. We'll get you a new bow. I bet that Wilbur would love to make you a bow.
I've never made a bow before. I don't know, what kind of intricacies in that. I could put some gadgets on it.
I could help you with the design.
What if there was a bow that had like...
Or not, that's fine. Just
he looks at you, but he's taking notes for himself.
Or not, that's fine.
that's fine.
Gabrielle, just wait. We'll get you a present, all right?
Why?
Because you're family.
How old's Gabrielle?
Okay. Gabrielle,
Range. I don't know.
what was the question?
How old is she?
Oh, she's very young. She's younger than Mabel. She's
like
if you had to guess,
7, 8?
it's harder to tell because these are different species than yours. But I would gauge to guess between 8 and 10. Yeah.
All right, everyone, let's go to Crystal's Inn. And Calliope's gonna start trotting down.
Kevin's already there.
Kevin's gone.
For the sake of brevity, you guys make small talk with Callum a little bit. Mr. Reginald, a little quiet after the running into Mr. Reginald. But eventually, you do reach the tavern. As you walk in, it is quite empty. There's like 2 soldiers in the corner. But as you go in, there is it's a very big tavern room that goes into there's an even smaller tavern room connected to it very far back. And then there's stairs on the left side going up to a second level. There's the bar on the right side with lots of posters pinned up behind it. Looks like this place is doing a lot better than it was the last time you were here, Kevin. It's a lot cleaner. It's a little bigger. Looks like they got some new stuff. Weird how that happens. And behind the table, Kevin, you probably get there first. A little spring in your step, going to see these old friends that meant a lot to you. Behind the table, you see this dark red hair, straight, of this tall, slender woman. Not as slender as you remember. There's definitely a little bit of a show starting to happen, a little bump.
Aww.
What if it's half goblin?
And she looks over at you as the little bell goes from the inn. You're like,
Pre-transformation.
Kevin! Oh,
Oh, that was so
it's so
cute.
nice to see you. And she's gonna.
Is that a...
Oh, yes, little
That's not polite to ask.
little
No one can stop him. He's awkward in social situations. It's fine.
Oh, it's Devin. See you all at Bravo. It's Devin.
Oh.
She goes to give you like she goes to give you. Oh, it's fine, and does give you a tight hug. And yes, another problematic wayside on the way.
So that I heard about Kami and this...
Oh, and as the Dawn Keepers enter, she goes and hugs all of them very tightly as well, walking right past like Tavlor, Sora, and Rowan, just kind of standing there as an awkward little outer trio.
Was I able to get the beanbag inside the inn?
It was a little bit of a struggle.
Okay.
Mr. Original actually helped you a little bit. It's so good to see you. She grabs your hands and welcomes you to the thing.
I'm glad you're doing all right.
What can I... Her eyes get really big as Prince Callum like walks into the door like, hello.
Bro, it's so awkward.
Oh, your Highness. And he's like, oh, I don't, please, oh, you're so pregnant. You're so pregnant. Yeah, it's okay. Yes, my name is Callum. What's your name? She's like, Crystal. Oh, that's a lovely name. Could we get a table, maybe a long one for all my friends here? Yes. I will go get the staff. And I'll come by for your drinks. And she like kind of like gathers herself a little bit and walks out. Oh, this is very, very nice. He's kind of looking around at the
I thought he was gonna say quaint.
at the tavern. It's very charming. This is a very charming place. So, in case you haven't picked up on it yet, Callum is very honest. He's a very honest people. Some people like refer to him as Prince Callum the Honest. He is just super brazenly honest person.
My type of guy.
so pregnant.
You are so.
So,
So pregnant.
you guys will all be seated. Is there anyone specific you guys would like to sit next to?
Calliope definitely goes and sits by Wilbur.
Can I sneak onto the other side of Wilbur?
You see Callum, he raises out part of his like undershirt and he like whispers something into. Yes. Sorry. So busy. He had a little bracelet of sending on.
God, Secret
I'm
Service
gonna sit
members.
next to him.
You want to sit next to Callum? Is anyone else wanting to sit next to anyone in particular?
Did you get my wish to
Are you gonna
sit?
put your
Oh,
beanbag
sorry, I
down at
couldn't
the head of the
No,
table?
sorry. Can I go sit on the other side of Wilbur, perhaps?
Sure. Okay.
How I want to go up to Crystal and be like.
She's so busy, but she
Oh.
will.
Well, I wanted a room for the beanbag because I didn't think it would go.
Yes,
with
all
the
of our
chairs.
rooms are currently open.
Yeah. What? How much? Would you? Okay. I'll take. Room key.
There's tons of keys in the back. She'll go over and give you a little room key.
Start my process of dragging the beanbag up the stairs.
Do I
This is
see?
the most
Do I see that?
inconvenient
I obviously see her.
Yeah.
grab
What
ever.
kind of beanbag is it?
It's
the
just
one
a-
where it's just like packed foam, or is it like
It-
actual individual particles to it?
It's kind of like an older style beanbag, but it's a big circle.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up to Sora and go, oh, do you need some help? And I'm gonna fake trip and I'm gonna try and cut it with my sword on the bottom so it spills out.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Hey, yo!
Oh, that's brutal.
What spells do I have?
Not
There's my
mending.
sleight.
No, I don't.
19.
19. Yeah, you're definitely able to
Yes.
rip this open.
Oh, my gods! I'm so sorry.
Just a bunch of beans like to bounce down the stairs.
This is actually making Amber sad.
I have multiple up in the treehouse.
This is breaking the fourth wall right now.
You suddenly feel a very dark presence behind you. And you turn around and you see Mr. Reginald standing behind you.
I tripped.
That's my stuff.
I tripped.
He's gonna put a hand on the tip of your sword. He's gonna melt it.
No! All the way down to the hilt, or just
All the way down to the hilt.
Gum, boy.
He's gonna take his very warm hand, give you 2 pats on the cheek, and he's gonna walk back to the table.
I'm just gonna kind of carry my hilt to the table and just sit next to Callum. Believe what he just did.
That was awesome. That's Imogen.
That was awesome.
I'm not gonna lie, man, it's pretty cool.
That was.
When's the food out?
You've been sitting down for like 2 seconds.
So it's gonna find a broom and very sadly start sweeping up the beanbag.
Yeah, so as you like start looking for a broom, as you go to grab it, someone else grabs it at the same time. Prince Callum was looking for it as well.
Aw.
It's like, oh, sorry. I can take care of it. She just seems super busy and pregnant, so I was gonna.
That's fine. I can clean up my own mess. Thanks.
She just
Really? How do you do that?
I know. I have my own ways of seeing.
How do you do that?
That's a really personal question, man I just met.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Feel better, she hasn't told us either. Actually, maybe she has. I don't know. We have another
No, she
conversation.
hasn't.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Well, I didn't want to overstep.
Alright.
Do you want some help?
No.
I still have hands.
I've got it, thanks.
These are working hands.
Great. I'm good.
You guys are great. You'll go walk over to the table. Are there any other requests for any like specific spots you always want to sit? I know you're next to Wilbur.
Kev would probably sit next to, he'd probably sit next to Imogen.
Mm-hmm.
Or Calliope, or both.
Calliope's gonna
Okay.
lean over and glare at Rowan a little bit, and then look back.
You're sitting next to Wilbur.
Yeah.
That's where he's sitting
On
across
the other
from him.
side.
I'm gonna clean up my beanbag and sit as far away from Tavlor as I can.
You're gonna hear oh, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? You hear a voice coming up from the back as you see this very handsome, sharp jawline, wavy brown hair. He's little sideburns that are just little tasteful sideburns. He has a very like long, bigger head shape and a little bit of stubble, and he looks around like, "Hey! Oh my goodness!" And he's gonna go up to you, Kevin, like, "Oh, you're big when I'm normal." He's gonna like take your hand and clasp it. Camion! Little goblin guy from the lighthouse.
Never seen him normal.
He's gonna like, you're very strong.
You look great, mate.
Oh, thanks. I
mean, you looked great before.
no.
It's just like the inside counts and whatnot.
Yeah.
But you look great.
This is much more comfortable. The body, not the hug. The hug's fine.
Yeah, that's good.
He's gonna take a deep breath as you let him go.
Um,
Sabagan, how are you?
Man, wow. It's been a while.
Yeah.
I have something for you. It looks like there's not much use for it now. But he's gonna pull out the scroll of true polymorph.
Mm-hmm. As you do, sitting next to Imogen, her eyes go,
I found it.
"Oh, wow. Cool.
It doesn't.
No,
it
I guess
doesn't
not.
necessary now. I didn't know.
Dang, that must have been like a whole day. Thanks. I really appreciate that.
It's yeah, a couple months.
Couple months.
Oh, dang.
Oh, we spent a day fixing it in the Dawn Keepers.
Well, I guess you could keep it. I don't really have a use for it, and it's powerful stuff, so keep it in the right hands.
What if you try
Put
to
it
loose
back,
it up
but
into like
it's-
Imogen's like,
Oh, she wants it. She wants it bad.
I'm really glad that I'm happy for you guys.
yeah, I'm an admiral. That happened.
Really?
Yeah, I mean that's kind of our
Oh,
thing
yeah, sure.
with the wave sides.
That's right.
It's been a little bit of a tricky transition. Father's not a huge fan of good people. Yeah, good humble people. So it's been an interesting transition, but my baby, as he says, as Crystal comes out the corner.
The
so
jewels!
I don't know what's he gonna do about it.
Nothing, probably.
Probably not.
Aww.
Anyway,
honestly
it's
feel
a
very
hey,
concerned
and
for this
you guys,
family right now.
thank you so much. He's gonna come around and greet all the dawn keepers and such.
You introduce a family, everyone gonna die.
Wow, you guys are like really liked. I mean, except like you three. You guys don't seem to know anybody, but I'm sure you're delightful. It's Callum.
Yes. You know, we're just here.
As you say yes, Wilbur's like,
2 of 3 are delightful.
Maybe 1.
wow, thanks for the gifts of Dragon Scars.
You
Very
Holy
generous.
cow.
guys.
I came back. I sat as far away from you possible, and I'm pissed.
So,
Leader.
well, no, let's not get too crazy, but yeah, Prince Callum. I like burgers. And Cayman's like, I got you, Your Highness. And he's gonna walk up. I like burgers. I like to sing. Just stuff
No
about
way.
me, I guess. Sorry, I'm not very good with conversation. I'm better with like swords.
Are you a good performer?
No, not in front of people. But I like to do it. It's nice.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Of course. I don't know.
So
What do I need to know about you guys?
So you just kind of like the sword, and then the brains are somewhere else, or like.
Why don't you?
Just as far as war planning goes, because I know that was what a lot of this was about, and so I just want to,
Yeah.
have a grounds for who I'm answering to as
I
far as
see
all of that
The
goes.
brawn and the brains.
I am a master strategist. Yes.
Oh, okay. Then
Yes.
why aren't
he's
we
a
talking
brawn.
about that?
Well, we're doing that later tonight. If you guys would like to accompany, we have a big board meeting with the wave sides. If you guys want to sit in.
Absolutely.
I'm
curious.
tired.
Wilbur's like kind of leans on you too. I'm also tired.
Cute.
If you all want to rest, I can go. Fill you guys in.
Kevin the note taker. Can we get some alcohol? This is Mr. Reginald.
Yes, please.
I have never met
But yes,
royalty before.
What should I know about all of you?
This is
Your
Tabloid.
favorite color? Yes, I know. I've met you all now. We've done the name thing. Yes, Tavlor,
Shit.
Kevin, Rowan, Sora, Calliope, Wilbur, Imogen, Theola. Name?
Aw, cute.
Sunrise.
Mm-hmm.
Those are delightful.
I think I've seen you at Sentinel before. Well, before.
Oh, probably when I was younger. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I've.
Did you grow
Been
up in Sentinel, or were you just visiting those couple times?
He definitely grew up in Vordaeron. You would know that.
Vordaeron.
That's like the capital, right?
Heard.
You can make a history check on Prince Callum if you like, though.
Would you like advantage? I can put the hat on you.
Yes.
I could put the hat on
I
you.
would love to wear the hat.
Already used it today.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
It's still,
Dang it.
it's still day one of the
Fuck.
fedora.
Can I wear it anyway? It makes me feel better.
If you want.
Sick.
Tablo the sniper.
Nice little fedora for
The
Tablo.
sniper.
Tablo the sniper. Sniper? Tablo the sniper. How's your history check?
If I can read, I got a 17.
17.
Nice.
So Callum is known to be one of the greatest swordsmen in like the world. Like he's a prodigy swordsman. He's a master strategist. He's one of the most respectful like military people, even though he's a prince and he's likable unless he said something a little too honest to you. But like Vordaeron often has like dueling tournaments that he does very well at, even from a very young age.
If I'm recalling correct, excuse me, I've been out of the loop for a while.
No, please speak. And breaking the silence of most other people, just kind of whispering to each other. Some people glaring at Rowan. Some people like taking shots at Rowan.
Poor guy.
If I recall, around the duels around
Everybody
Sentinel,
got
you
an
once
ale.
split an arrow from 100 yards being shot at you. Is that correct?
I wouldn't say
Being the
I
master swordsman you are.
I didn't split it. I deflected it with my blade. But yeah, it's a neat trick.
How did you know that?
I grew up in Sentinel
He lives-
around
he
where
lives-
he's trained.
He lives around.
I mean, I
Are
lived
you guys
in Sentinel.
from? Where are you guys from? Where are you guys from here?
From Gale.
Tell me about your homes. Are they happy places? Are they I'm sure they're beautiful. I'm sure they're lovely.
I lived in Sentinel up until 6 months ago.
What happened?
Right?
You know.
Yeah.
Calliope does know.
For like a second, Calliope has a slit. Oh.
Wilbur's gonna like pat your head.
I'm from the Dragon Isles.
Oh.
Yeah.
The Feywild.
Cool.
Yeah.
A lot of burgers and a lot of meats
There's a lot
and
of-
you do hear another little ringing of the bell as somebody else enters. Like, oh, there she is. General, welcome. I know you wanted me to let you know once they arrived. As you guys look over, you see this tall female shield maiden.
She's alive. Oh,
You
wait.
see
what is this?
black hair that goes down in a braid. Super jacked, half-orc female.
It's
Ilani.
It's not Mama. No.
It's Ilani.
This is Ilani Fairhorn.
Ah!
Only Kevin knows her. I want to greet her.
Aw, John's not here.
Oh, you guys look different.
You look different yourself.
Kevin, nice to see you in good health. Doing a solid grab. Dylan!
It's a
Yeah, I've been reading all about your exploits, and the Denethria stuff was crazy. That was right after you helped us out at Craneshire. There's a little bit of pain in her voice. Ilani Fairhorn was the captain of the Crane Watch in the first town that the campaign really visited. Also had a long history with Mord, who was resurrected last episode.
Oh, awkward.
Tell her that.
Don't tell me it was my
Honestly,
fault.
I just
Shall we ruin
I wanted to say hello, and well, Callum and I have to go to a meeting, but it's really great to see you, and Joan, good to meet you too. Imogen just drops her head on the table
I
like,
was gonna just
Her name is
pat the back of her
Imogen.
head.
oh, did you change? I would
No,
like to be
she's a
respectful.
different person.
Yes,
They look
Joan.
entirely
Joan is
different.
this is Callum. Joan is her twin sister, who is the Butterfly Princess, and this is Imogen Lycansky, who is actually the daughter of the Sorcerer Supreme. Isn't that of the previous Sorcerer Supreme? Isn't that interesting?
And she's
I pay attention.
incredibly powerful and very smart.
Tev is just kind of awkwardly patting the back of her head. She's
She's continuously like small, banging her
kind
head
of
on the
just
table.
kind of stop the banging the head on the table.
Oh well, cool. I guess. Callum, you should really finish up. It's like,
He just got here.
holds up his burger like really.
I hate war.
Burger.
It's too much of it. Okay,
Finish your burger, Callum.
I have to go. I got
I'm the leader, they said.
responsibilities.
They said.
Well, you guys are you guys coming?
Yeah,
I'm going.
I'd like to.
Great. You guys got a few bites into your meal.
Fine.
Just take a big old swig of ale.
I'm just gonna take the biggest pint or whatever is close to me and take it with me.
Okay, you can take a few if you want.
I'll take 3.
Tabler is starting to hear the buzzing of a fly in his ear.
I look around for Sora.
Swat it.
You don't know. You wouldn't know.
I would know.
No, you wouldn't know. Sheesh. You would just hear a fly.
Wouldn't I know?
Nope.
I swear.
You guys have been working together for a while,
I will.
No,
but
you don't know.
6 months.
You wouldn't know.
6 months.
No metagame.
I just ignore it and keep walking then.
It's gonna be constant.
and he wouldn't find that suspicious.
Lovely.
I'm not gonna stop if he
Whatever you
does.
want.
Subtle. You're just gonna get swatted on accident.
I'm really mad. No, I'm not a fly. I'm making the sound of a fly in his ear.
Dermatology.
I'm not
I
wild
thought-
shaping into
I
a
thought
fly.
you wild shaped
No, I don't wanna
fly,
get
which is why I was
smacked.
looking.
No, it's just a magical sound.
Ilani's gonna kind of walk next to you, Kevin.
No.
It's great to see you again.
You too.
I'm sure you heard what happened about Craneshire.
Yeah. Yes. I'm sorry to hear that.
I almost got everyone out. Just a couple of good men.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, Kyrie's in town.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Forg
good
is
to hear.
setting up a little shop.
Good.
Yeah.
Reagan
Carry
to
them
hear.
down.
Oh, that's right.
She's gonna be gone by the time Joan gets back.
Oh.
Yeah, the Peculars are safe. Good family. It is what it is. Now I'm a general.
I heard. Congrats. I know.
I liked being a captain better.
Yeah. Times are.
Times are times.
Yeah.
Times are times.
They are.
But I'm glad you're in good health. You look strong.
Don't look too bad yourself. Fit and whatnot.
Doing what I can. She definitely has a lot more scars on her face than last time. She's definitely seen a lot of battles since the last time you've.
How do you two know each other?
Oh, you know, we came in, saved my town, killed some bastard named Mord.
Oh,
We didn't kill him. He escaped. Did you get him? You got him, right?
We definitely.
Sorrel looks real
Shut up!
uncomfortable.
we aren't lying to her.
Hey, how about we all shut up?
Actually, he's been recently resurrected. So, as a lich.
Yeah, of course. What? I don't know what that is, but of course he would be. That sounds
Yeah,
about right.
we-
But you got him once?
We killed him on Demetrius, and then he
You'll
came
get him
back
again.
And, yeah,
Calliope
we'll get
looks
him again,
very
no worries.
smug.
We're not lying about Mord again.
We're not lying to her. Oh, good.
It was great.
Be proud of yourself.
We lied to Calliope for a really long time about Mord.
They were like, yeah, he's still alive.
Yeah, after we had killed
him.
Calliope, you feel like a little tug at your skirt. What do I do? It's Gabrielle.
Gabrielle, you just be you for now. Do you want me to take you home?
I just don't know. Like, I left my old home because my mom was scary.
Uh-huh, I understand. She was my mom too.
Oh yeah, we're sisters.
We are. So that means you're going to stay in my home because we're family.
Is that what we're going right now?
Right now we're going to a very important meeting. Do you want me to take you home?
I could take her. Wilbur types up. You know, show her around. We have some spare rooms still in the fortress. Spare rooms.
Are you sure, Wilbur?
Of course, I'm very tired, and I'll put on some. I'll get some like wine or something, or drinks or something. I don't know. I'll be productive.
She's a child.
I'll take.
You want a drink?
Not
She's
for.
4.
Not for. Not for you.
What am I supposed to do with her?
I don't know. What am I supposed to do with it? I can watch the children.
Are you sure, Wilbur?
Sure.
Right. She's gonna look at Mabel. Mabel, you're gonna go home with Wilbur.
Get real sick of this. Get sick of this crap.
Do you want to come?
Why am I left out? Listen, Callum's gonna get down on Mabel's level. You have the heart of a warrior, and I can see that. But just be young for a little bit, yeah? I had to be a warrior very quickly, and I wish I got to, like, play a little bit more, you know what I mean? No, I want to fight. I am a dragon.
Don't tell people that, Mabel. Not yet.
What are they gonna do? I'm a dragon. Caleb's gonna be like, Mabel.
It's really like driving that point.
Calix has been very quiet up until now.
He's thinking.
She's
Feel like
gonna
a
stand
brother.
by Calix. Mabel, you can come with us if you want. Unless you'd like me to go home with you, I'm happy to go.
I will go babysit the lion and the littlest one.
Call him by his name.
Wilbur.
And what is my sister's name?
Brat.
That is bold.
Mabel. We are sisters and we are all a family. Her name is Gabrielle. Please go.
I know. We're just like sisters who tease each other. She pushes her next to each other.
Flying.
Face plant.
We tease each other and stuff. Gabrielle's gonna like push her back.
He turns into a full on.
Wilbur, are you sure you don't want me to go with you?
Go take notes.
Right. I'll catch up when we're back.
Okay.
Calix, do you want to come with us?
Yeah, I'll stick with you. If that's okay.
She's gonna like get closer to him. Goodbye, Gabrielle. Goodbye, Mabel. Goodbye, Wilbur. We'll see you tonight.
How long are we saying goodbye for?
Not so long. I'll be back.
Okay.
You'll be back. Wait to see.
Well, and then after they get away a little bit, Calyx, are you all right?
Yes. Yeah, I'm okay. That Sharon guy.
Scary?
He's a character. Overhearing this, you hear Imogen go. I'm assuming you guys are gonna be walking and talking through
Yes.
through Davenport at this point.
Walking and talking.
Definitely still have a fly buzzing and tab buzzing.
There's lots of guards out, but when they see Callum, who's like standing in the front, they just kind of salute respectfully.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Yeah. Interesting. I mean, trying to remember things before I grabbed. Oh my gosh! You have the egg.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to make it a nest when I get home.
Can we take that? I'd really like it if we could take that somewhere safe first.
Yeah, let's take it to the fort.
Yeah, let's go.
We're gonna make a nest, and it can stay in my room or your room.
Oh, I have a room?
Of course you do. It's
Oh,
been
I wanna see
waiting
him
for
see the
you.
painting. Oh.
That's weird. I've never had a room before that I didn't pay for or sneak into.
Calyx, you have a home now.
feel
We're a
that.
family, and we're all together now. We have a safe place. We just have to keep it safe.
Right.
Let's go.
Okay. When you hear like we have to keep it safe, the big shift on Calyx's face. So the Dawn Keepers are all gonna go. Theola's gonna go with you. She's gonna be like, oh, this River. I'll catch up with you guys. I'll write things down. It's Imogen.
All right, goodbye, Imogen.
Okay.
Have fun. If
Great.
someone calls you Jordan again, tell me, and I will come and have a stern word with them.
Look, it's my twin. I get it.
I bet she gets called Imogen all the time.
Yeah, I'm sure. Excuse me. I'm so sorry.
Bless.
Okay,
Bless
so
you. Take your D4.
just want to bless anyone else? You can
Bless,
select up
bless,
to
bless,
3 people.
bless. Everyone gets a D4.
Everyone gets a D4.
Before Imogen leaves. Kevin.
Imogen's not leaving.
Oh, she's
She's
not?
coming with you guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Never
you
mind.
can still talk to her though if you want.
Rewind.
There you
That's
go.
better. Hey, are you alright?
Yeah, I guess I just got a lot on my mind, Kev.
Like what?
I got some decisions I'm trying to make as far as like what I do next, you know. And dang, Charn was a letdown.
Sorry.
It's okay. Never meet your heroes.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was so sad.
Rowan's like,
Where-
that's a good point.
What are your options?
That was more in character, not.
I need to get stronger. I have some goals that I have, and I need to find my dad. Even though I hate him.
Sucks.
Why?
This is kind of a private conversation with Kevin.
Oh, okay,
You guys
sorry.
are kind of walking and
I was
talking.
like,
A bit of a garrison.
Why
It's
do
a
you
good question.
hate him?
Why do you need him, and why do you hate him?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Um,
Amber knows why she hates him, but Flora doesn't.
but yeah, it's just been an interesting couple of days. And he called me the Butterfly Princess, and then he argued
That was weird.
when I said I wasn't. I think I would know.
Did
that
she
was
steal it from you? It was crazy.
that was weird.
Maybe it was an alternate reality.
Speaking of learning, and he's gonna reach into his bag and he's gonna pull out the scroll. I saw you eyeing this earlier. And
Our eyes get big again. Sorry.
no, it's fine. It's totally cool. Magic thing is still kind of new for me. I learn it at a slower pace. I feel like you might have more use for this than I do.
Aww.
Because I tried reading out. Can't make it a
I mean, I only
get.
get bits and pieces. She's gonna take it from you.
Well, I mean, if you say so.
I mean,
By all means.
I don't think this is not something as powerful as I could just do, but I think I could learn from this. But thank you. She's gonna hold it to her chest. She actually comes and gives you a hug for it.
Aww.
It's a very quick one though. It's like, thanks. And she keeps walking.
Cute.
I always have.
Okay, are there any other
that's not
conversations that you guys want to have
It's
on the
also
way to the
kinda
Waveside
weird.
Estate? Also, you guys have kind of walked through a very nice platinum gate with lots of guardsmen around it. There's a ton of military here. You even see like a few garrisons of people like riding horses even at nighttime now, like going by.
Rowan will go up to Callum and ask, "Hey, so what exactly? What resources do we get now that we are a part of this defense force? What do we get access to? You wouldn't happen to have a bunch of extra bags of holding on?
Do we hear this?
Yeah.
Do we hear him asking
Do we
for
get
shit?
benefits? What's the salary look like?
How's the armory looking?
Yeah, I'm pretty
No.
sure you
the-
were on probation.
The armory is quite limited, if I'm being honest. I mean, you could try the shops around town when they're open, but they are also, we've had to purchase a lot of supplies for the war. I don't really have anything to give you other than information, and I think I'm a good connection to have, I'd say.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm just getting a good, I'm just, getting. I'm assessing my resources here. You know what I mean?
Well, I am the Prince of Elwahan. My name is Callum Torhu.
Sora's gonna use Gus to knock him over.
You see, like, as you're walking, like, guardsmen will, like, come and walk next to you guys a little bit. Sora one even, like, kind of, like, bumps into you a little bit, standing, and then most of them have, like, spears and swords, and they're wearing the same crest that Callum is wearing.
Oh, can I try and figure out what the buzzing is around my head?
Oh, yeah, you're a fly, so never mind. The guard does not.
I'm not a fly.
No.
Oh, you're a
I'm
person.
using druid
Thaumaturging a...
Oh.
on him to create
'Cause he
the
messed
sound of the fly in his
Okay.
ear.
Make an investigation check.
It's probably not gonna be hard. She's been staring him down this whole time.
Ah, a natural one.
They've been talking about you rolling a natural one in chat this entire stream.
Entire time.
First roll. That's right on the first roll.
Foretold.
That's very
Oh,
funny.
that's some messed up dice
That's
jinx.
hilarious.
Well,
You got jinx there, son.
Ugh.
Bad
That's
juju.
unfortunate. That's unfortunate.
Do I notice him like looking around?
Yeah.
it's gotta be really obvious.
He's like,
I do have 3 things of ale in my hands.
Sora's just gonna smile.
After seeing that
Brilliant.
asking Callum for things is unsuccessful, I'm gonna go over to Tavlor and ask if I could have one of his ales.
What good thing have you done for me in the last 3 days?
I could make a pitch, okay? All right.
By all means, sell it to me.
Okay, Sharks.
I'm very upset because of this fly thing that I'm just not. I'm not open.
Have you ever just wanted
To not be stalked by a lich? Yes.
I can do the next best thing, okay?
Introducing Glocha.
You remember Bonesley, right? You remember how much fun he was, how much you enjoyed him, and
You
how...
would've-
you weren't there for their interaction.
Right, but I made him!
But you aren't all knowing at all their interactions.
Yeah, that's fair.
So unfortunately, you wouldn't know.
That's fair.
You could be
Alright,
like, I got these
so,
friends.
Take 2.
have you ever wanted a humanoid pack mule?
In what manner?
That sounds like he wants to enslave somebody.
No, it's much simpler than that.
Kevin's gonna speak up.
Define.
Isn't that what I'm for? He's carrying separate
I just
bags.
I can
I
make one
point
for
to
you
Kevin.
too! That's the
point to
cool
Kevin.
thing! That's what I'm saying. I'm incredibly useful, you have to just trust me. You know.
Where did that get us?
Oh.
Well, I mean, what worse can I do now? We are only going up, right?
No.
You guys have stopped moving for this.
We're just in the middle of the street yelling.
Yes,
Sick.
Callum is just kind of like holding his hands. You
could
guys have
add-
this argument?
How about this? If you get me a corpse, I can animate it for you, so you can just
Get you a corpse.
Yeah, if you just have
Oh,
to
let me
find-
just pick one of these very tightly armored guards with the whole barracks and just.
Why do you think I want a bag of holding? You know how many
2 of them are
bones
like
were in that
reaching for their
temple?
weapons.
You know how supplied I could have been with bones and corpses if I just had a bag of holding when we were in that temple?
hey,
just infinite resources.
Rowan, you're not making a very good impression on anyone.
Oh no, the guy who revived the Lich God or whatever isn't doing well in
So is that a yes or a no on the ale?
No, and I throw it in his face.
Well, now I smell less like ash.
There you go, and I give him the empty pint, and I just drink one of my other two as I walk away.
Oh my gosh. I'm sensing some hostility.
It's been a week.
I'm perfectly pleasant. Just run away.
I'm perfectly pleasant.
I'm really mad about the feedback.
Okay, are we ready? He's outside a door.
Oh, we there?
Yeah, I think
Have we made it?
good to go. We're great.
Fantastic.
How
do I look?
Do we all need to hug it out before?
Mr. Reginald passes you and is just like, gives you a pat on the shoulder and walks into the room.
Can
Couldn't
I
just-
go up
you
to
don't have
Rowan
any-
and use Gus to dry his feathers? Just like...
Now it smells like
My
walk up
feathers
to him on
catch
the
the
ground
wind
and dump
again
my
because
second
I am a bird. I am
I'm
a
now
bird,
down
so
2
just-
ales. I only
I
have
can
one.
make it smaller.
So, you guys walk into this large room in a little bit of a castle, and there are pretty heated arguments happening throughout the entire place. There's different staircases going up to different levels, different tables of battle maps, things on the wall, armored people, just a lot of important looking folk are here. In the center of the table, there's like this big general that's just like leaning on it. That's Lord Waveside, who is the ruler of Davenport, leaning on the table, surrounded by a bunch of advisors who are arguing this and that of things they need to prepare. We need to pull back all the ships and focus on our defenses. It's like if we lose the sea, we lose everything. Just some general conversations happening. Oh, I like it here. This is Mr. Reginald.
Do we see?
You notice like Imogen laughs at Mr. Reginald.
Do we see any? Does Kevin see any Denetrians in the vicinity?
Make a perception.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yay! I'm using my Sword Bros dice.
Okay.
Could I?
Aw, cute.
Cute. 18.
18.
Ooh, that's
There are Denetrians. You definitely recognize them, but they're not any that you know. These are older. They're
Not
adult
of the family.
Denetrians, so
Yeah.
they
Oh,
would
adults.
have been under the control of like Mana at the time you were there. So you don't recognize any of them, but there is a sect of Denetrians at this
Do
point.
they
No one
recognize
of the
him?
family.
Do they react to seeing Kevin?
They're all very self-absorbed
Okay.
in their own arguments. And then suddenly, as you guys take a few more steps, Prince Callum, they, like almost like paparazzi, like a couple of the generals pull Prince Callum and Ailani over to the center table of like the stuff that's going on. Should we steal something? This is Mr. Reginald.
Kind of.
He kind of leaned over towards Kevin when he said this.
Why are you asking me?
I don't know, I just kind of want to steal something. Like, watches people go by. See if you can steal something. We should.
No.
Why?
Do any of us at least overhear this?
If you'd like to.
It's not really. Normally I'm down to like loot places, but I feel like this is not the place to
I don't know, there's just so much information.
looting.
Yeah.
Are there books?
Make a perception check.
Oh, guidance! Hooray! Sorry.
Give me a little pinch.
A little pinch. Ooh.
Can it zap him?
18 again.
Not books,
Nice.
but maps.
Let me take a look at a map.
Yeah, if you would like pretty much any map of Southern Barador here that Kevin doesn't already have, you can have it.
I would.
Detailed
Another
maps.
map.
I would love the most detailed map I can find.
You'll
please.
have to steal it because they're all like pinned up on somewhere.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I could make just a random...
You need to stage whisper if you're going to whisper.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
It would be a pity if one of the maps just fell down.
yeah. Wood.
One of the maps fall down.
Ah!
It wasn't you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Walk over and
One of the other two wizards.
I'll walk over and roll it up really quick.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Guidance.
I give you advantage because you're being helped by either Mr. Reginald or Imogen.
Okay. 15.
Yeah, you're able to get it unnoticed.
Cool.
Fish show.
Fish show. Nice.
Fish show.
I have a map.
You do see that people are starting to go out and starting to collect all the lords and generals in this room to gather around the main table if you want to take your place in the large circle. Hi everyone. It's me, Prince Kalamitorhu. It's nice to see some familiar faces. I hope you're all having good days today. Clarence, it's nice to see you. I hope the baby's doing well. Yeah, great. So, the reason we are here is because though all-out warfare is no longer an option for the combined forces of the Callum Cavalry and the militia of Elwahan, the Paragon Assembly has, with extreme prejudice, gathered forces that now far outnumber our own. There are monsters coming out of Enron. Demonic humanoids, beasts, and they make their way towards Davenport as we speak. There is an army of demons and soldiers that are on their way. Now, they are not expedient. We have time. They are still bolstering their forces, and we are still sending out garrisons and doing what we can to deter them. My vice captain is currently overseeing that, and we are hoping to hear back from Vordaeron soon about reinforcements, but our list of friends is low. We have no communication with the dwarves of Darnagon. The elves of Zaltik are currently caught in their own conflicts with the orcs of the southern foothills and Orhammer as they've grown increasingly aggressive. The coalition is in shambles, and we are on our own. Although, I do want to say I do appreciate the representatives of Deneithrius for being present. However, I know that the Zaldazines are keeping you quite busy with your territory over the sea. So kind of glum at this mention. But we need help.
Can Sora cast message on Mr. Reginald?
Yeah.
And she's gonna ask, didn't you know there's a demon king and there's demons? Is that where they're coming from? Or, I mean...
There's lots of humans and human kings.
Right, but you said
Maybe
the demon king, this is a demon army.
Not really important right
Do
now.
they relate to each other?
Probably not.
Oh. Where would they come from?
Lots of places.
Oh, really?
Yep. The Hells, other planets,
How would they get here?
portals. What are we doing right now?
Well, I didn't want to interrupt.
I can't hear the prince.
I didn't want to interrupt them, and I thought you would know a lot about the demons. You seem very knowledgeable.
You owe me a beanbag.
I saved your life like 3 times yesterday.
I've saved your life like a billion times.
I don't think that's true.
Oh, really?
I think we're pretty even.
Oh, yeah? My treehouse? Checkmate, sorta.
Okay, that was the information I kind of wanted.
The rest of you get a little bit more information about, there's this demon general who is leading the forces. You do hear some familiar names mentioned in the mix. Brion, Vivian. Not necessarily of those forces, but just some of the armies. Apparently Brion is currently leading a lot of the armies that are sieging the Vordaeron side from Sentinel, which they have a lot more under control. It's a lot less organized. But this Enron force is a lot more organized. There's a demon general. Narkesh is definitely mentioned as a force, the trade prince's right-hand man, who you guys fought at the heist.
Yep.
He was scary.
kicked the crap out of me and TJ.
He took a
Same
face
time.
full of lightning bolt and stepped towards me.
Your blades, normal blades, have no effect on some of these creatures. We are outgunned. We are outmatched. We need friends. No pressure to need friends. I know you guys are busy. Full respect.
Full respect.
So, that being said, I think it's about time that we start looking for any able-bodied young people who want to assist as well. Because we need to defend our home. And there's just kind of a silence around, people whispering to each other. Are not these people? Not really. Some of the Dragonborns of the Eternatory Mountains are mentioned. Cleonora, that's either ravaged lands or farm towns. There's no use there.
Does Sora know the remnants of Thief Haven where
Oh, I also should mention Karen and Penelope are in this room. You do spot them.
Oh.
They're clear over there. They're doing their own thing, but they're
I would have
here.
asked her a question. She'd be nicer to me. Yeah, does Sora know where the remnants of Thief Haven are right now? After
I mean, it's still organized with Girium. They don't really have a base right now because of
I thought maybe they were camping out somewhere.
not anywhere. They're always on the move.
Okay.
You know how to get in contact with them, though.
Okay. Just curious.
Is Rowan able to easily get in contact with Nox?
He contacts you.
Oh, but I cannot contact.
Not really.
Okay. Alright.
You'd have to get like maybe an item for that purpose.
Heard.
But there's a back and forth.
Oh yeah, I was looking.
He's making the note signal on top of his notebook.
Kevin, message from Reginald.
Yep.
Do you have you heard from your girlfriend?
She's not my girlfriend.
Don't
no.
waste messages.
We only have limited minutes. Didn't upgrade the plan.
No rollover sending.
No, I
I think it might be time to check in with our Deneithrian sources.
Does your orb of sending have any charges?
Oh yes.
Could I borrow it at a more convenient time?
Yeah, we'll do later. Do you have any other shocking friends you want to talk of? Since apparently we just wasted 4 days rescuing a useless lazy dragon.
Actually, I had a DM question.
Sure.
Farallon is like they're completely overtaken.
You have no idea.
Okay.
Although
Saw them and Cecil.
near the end of the battle, the Tabaxi were starting to overtake the Skethus. And Brion and Vivian, they retreated to the back of the gate. Remember, you guys had that moment?
Yeah.
However, there was still a Zazor there.
Yeah.
So, this was 6 months ago. You haven't really been in contact with anyone.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that you've been in contact with. I think Dr. Quartz and Topaz would be the only people that you would really know there.
We also haven't checked in with Orion in a really
That's
long
true.
time. He's in Vordaeron though. Last we knew.
Returning back behind the fourth wall.
Okay.
Laredor Fordring is the name that comes to mind.
He's busy.
The Ascended City of Farallon.
What?
Yeah, so we met like this entire civilization.
Oh,
of
right.
Tabaxi.
Right. You guys told me about that.
Yeah. We have some contacts there. I don't know how many of them are still alive, but that's just something that came to mind.
What have you guys been doing? Make more friends. He says that out loud on accident, and a couple people like stare at him. It's all right. How'd you guys?
That's bad timing too, because he was like, "Does anybody know anyone?"
Sharon's like,
"Make more friends."
Sharon's like kind of smiling across the room at Mr. Reginald.
Aww, I like that.
Continue to message. My sister is in Vordaeron.
The innkeeper? Great.
The reason I say that is we had an old cleric friend that helped us survive and leave the Isles. I don't know if maybe he's there with her.
So a guy.
Lucky and Dex still
Sure.
exist,
A guy,
too.
Lucky and Dex are still out there. He never met them, did he?
No, but you filled him in on.
Yeah.
He did meet them.
Lucky
Or no, he
and-
didn't meet them, but
Yeah.
They
Lucky
were
and
at his
Dex are
treehouse.
still out there somewhere. I know it's a lot of just singular people, but
Rue is somewhere.
Rue is somewhere. Someone we met.
Just
Went to underneath her. She might still be underneath her.
There's Zoe.
Zoe. William Witherbloom is a monk friend.
You know, I was really looking for like connections or armies. I mean, these sound like wonderful people.
He's the
With the bloom?
yeah.
That's unfortunate.
What does he look like that?
I don't know.
Don't ask.
In terms of
Sorry.
in terms of armies and forces and things, all I really know is, or at least all Aaron really knows. Maybe he's got some other connections in Darnagan that we haven't discussed, but Denethrians and what's left of Fairlawn. That's pretty much.
Interesting.
Which could be a lot. Could be. I don't know. It's been 6 months.
We'll take a brevity. The rest of the details of this meeting is more what we're gonna do. Is there anything you want to add, Ro?
I was gonna shoot a message to.
You like have message.
Well, I do. No, I do.
Spellcaster friends.
Well, just to ask Mr. Reginald, there isn't any chance that you can get in contact with Nox, can you? Because I am unfortunately unable.
We would have to go to the Feywilds, but if that's what we need to do.
I just wonder if there are any resources that we could potentially pull from.
Well, I know your people are usually scholars. I don't know how militaristic they are, but
There might be
it
some
sounds like
casters.
it sounds like our dear prince needs all the help we can get. It might be worth reaching out.
What do we know? 'Cause
Let me
Yeah,
progress a little
yeah,
bit
you're good.
before we get into it, because I think I'm going to give you an opportunity to do that. Discussing different allies and stuff, some conversations are going to break out from this main meeting and spread across the room. You guys kind of find your own little table to talk at. That doesn't. Yours is a very unimpressive small table in the corner without battle maps, and a lot of these guys have like little pieces representing like the different
we
flags and
have
stuff.
a map.
Which one, the butterfly or the one you just stole?
The one that we stole.
Great. It's a very detailed map of what did I tell you it was? This
southern.
Oh, the whole southern Beardor, yeah. It's a good one.
What does the butterfly map say right now?
Far.
Yeah, it just shows a little blinking dot.
I was just wondering if she was close.
This is
Yeah, I got you.
this is a reach, but I know this is close to the Dragon Isles. Capital. What do we know of Verelheim? What's going on over there?
Well, there's a lot of powerful people there. I don't have any connections there, and they keep to their own. They're very specifically like, hey, we're done with conflict as a city. Although they
This
had
guy's
that.
asking for our allies and he's friends with a king of demons.
Ah.
I'm just saying.
They're not on speaking terms right now, maybe. I don't know.
I'm just spitballing. I just know it's.
Hold on. You all hear and you're hearing. Mr. Reginald, it's in the pocket. Oh, thank you, Warwick. You see like his hand disappear for a second as there's like a rune.
Or before.
Takes out the orb. Right. Anyone want to make a call? Starts tossing it up and down.
Sora wants to go to Imogen.
Okay.
This may be a touchy question, but you're super powerful, your dad is super powerful, and Joan is pretty strong. Are there like any more useful Lycans
No.
guys? Like not Viola's strong too? It just seems like a really powerful family.
I mean, Ethne comes to mind, but everyone else is. Ethne's a druid from Lunarfall, actually, probably knows the druid friend we spoke to in Galewood,
Would
but
she help?
I don't maybe.
Oh,
Try.
Thendril! You could try and talk to Thendril.
Thendril Storm.
And the other druids that live in this druid
Yeah.
collection that we don't know much about.
There's Thendril?
The druids aren't very militaristic either, and they're actually very involved in the Zaltic Orc conflict happening. Everything's just kind of happening at once. Suspicious, isn't it? 3 calls. You want to call your TJ boy?
Yeah, sure.
He'll toss it to you.
I'll call TJ on the order Sunday.
Okay. So, to your surprise,
25 words.
usually it's 25 words and a send, unless they have an orb. You see it activate with blue magic as a connection is made.
Oh!
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 It's like super quiet. You hear a whispered Talarian.
Hey,
I don't know. I haven't used this yet. I just got it.
great.
Kevin? Yeah. Oh, I see you.
I see you.
Oh, you look at him. He is in beautiful clothes, like this gold and red. He has like
Andreas is
one
out there.
shoulder pad that's like going out and extravagant. He has like this super tall popped collar with like this golden trim on it and buckles. He looks like a lord of Denetrius. And you also hear music playing in the background. Yes?
Are they on a date?
Am I interrupting something? You look great.
Oh, thanks.
Holy shit, bro.
He looks so embarrassed. Yeah, sorry. Do you need to talk to me or Joan? Do you want to talk to Joan?
To both of you, actually.
Oh. Lady Lycan Sky. Talarian's gonna call Joan over if you
We're
want.
supposed to do this.
If you want to speak, yeah. Sorry, we're he looks so embarrassed.
Did I call? I can call you later.
No, it's fine. We're in a corner. We're at a dance.
You're in a dance.
Yeah, there. He is so uncomfortable and blushing. Joan comes over, golden butterfly princess mask on, not in the form, but lavishly ready to dance. So, I'll give you a recap, and it's something that they'll convey to you as well. Things are a little dicey politically on Isle Denetrius right now. The return of the prince has been a bit of a dicey subject. He's still not accepting the crown, nor is it even really being talked about or offered, because people don't trust him. People aren't super trusting of Gareth right now, because he's super young, and he just put Dimitri as head of the military, which all the older people in the military and the lords are having trouble with all these new people that just saved them all coming in. So there's a big political game being played right now, and Joan's kind of been helping as Lady Lycan Sky, the butterfly princess.
Is that Kevin?
Yeah, look.
Hey.
You guys can all kind of gather here. It's not like one connection. You guys can all hear the voice from the orb.
Hey, guys. Sorry. This feels like a bad time. It's good to
No, it's
see
a perfect time.
Good to see you both.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah, me too.
Dead.
I'm exhausted.
Calliope's not here. They just missed each other again. Wow, I didn't even mean for that to happen.
Well, you both look great.
Thank you.
Just butterfly princess is gonna like bow the best he can while holding it.
Hi, Joan. That's Imogen, who's been standing next to Kevin.
Kevin's gonna like drop it. Yeah.
Oh, you look wonderful. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Her accent gets a lot more thick as she's talking to Joan again. I'm doing fine. You look like you're having fun with your prince on a magical elven island.
It's not as fun as it
Visibly
looks.
uncomfortable.
What's going on?
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt. Just saying hi, twin. Hi, twin.
How are you doing?
They have a bad relationship.
I'm sorry. I'm good.
How's Viola?
She's talking more and more every day.
That's great. Great.
This, you see, like this red-hatted wizard slowly come diagonally into frame, like between Kevin and Imogen's heads. This is so nice. Kevin.
Right. Hey, so you guys know what's going on. Sort of.
What?
We need your help. I know things are dicey over there, but we need.
I actually probably shouldn't be away for too long. So what's up?
We Davenport is the last remaining city, hasn't fallen yet.
Vordarin and Wintercrest also have.
Vordarin and Wintercrest as well. He's counting on his fingers. Davenport, Vordarin, Wintercrest. Anyway, they are sending a demon army here.
I love those.
Right?
Another one.
Another one. We need.
Skephics are demons from Bear One.
We need your help. I don't know if either of you have heard any word from anyone from Farallon, Dr. Quartz, Opal, Topaz, anything. But
One of them are dead.
Huh?
One of them died.
Oh,
Opal's
Opal
alive.
died.
Yeah.
No, I thought Opal's the one that survived.
Dr.
Topaz
Quartz
died.
and Topaz, you guys, it's pretty bad.
How long do we have?
How long do we have?
Did we hear that in the meeting?
I'd say they said about a week and a half-ish at best. A little over a week at best.
We have a little over a week at best.
The forces of Demetrius are quite indisposed and in need of serious leadership.
I can go myself if you like.
The Zaldazine conflict is not going very well. The High Shaman is not very willing or kind. He's quite ruthless. And there's been nothing we can do. There's trouble in the city. It's just, there's a lot going on here. And also, Joan's presence wasn't super appreciated. It's alright, it's not. So, they shut down the teleporter after you arrived with Talarian.
Really?
They disconnected it. Because he brought an outsider. And also, he is still in a little bit of hot water for, not necessarily for the stuff he did as much when he was working with the king, even though that's pretty sus, but also because he left. Right.
Have a
I mean, we need to shut down the Zaldazines before we can help anybody.
Do you need help?
Maybe. I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not a.
You're more of a king than anyone I know. Alright? We've had this conversation before, mate. And you and I both know I have a bone to pick with the Zaldazine.
If Maximus Ultor could help with the Zaldazine, do you think that Demetrius could go and protect Davenport in the next week and a half?
You do a little switch swap?
We can try. We can certainly try. There's a lot to do here, though. You'd be stepping out. You'd be stepping out of. You'd be stepping out of one war into another war.
Yeah.
To find a break so we can go to the. It's a lot of war. Joan, can you? I need to go.
It's alright.
But listen, you won't be able to get here by magical means. They've shut off all the connections, so you'll need a ship.
Is Zanril making an appearance?
There's more sending on that orb of sending, and you know someone who commands the Platinum Dragon.
Oh yeah! Oh, right.
Yeah.
She got a whole pirate crew.
Yeah. I know someone. Actually.
Yeah?
How you got there
Look
last
at Randall.
time?
I know more people. There's a whole pirate fleet. Okay.
Whole pirate fleet.
Things have been good with you all and the past. She like sees all these like random people for the past few days.
Oh, shut up.
We are alive.
Good.
I gotta. Talarian's gonna take off.
Good to
It's good to see you, bro.
I'll be in a moment.
Another like ball. You're at a ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she can dance.
There's. You guys are making a
dance
lot of
off
like.
these guys.
You guys are making a lot of political moves over here to kind of help the rep heal some wounds and give Talarian a chance to be the Prince of Demetrius.
I want to roll for performance.
But you've been hanging out with like. You've definitely been hanging out with like the Demetrius family. Maria's doing okay too. She's starting to do better.
We are alive. I'm thinking now, I don't know how well Maximus Ultor would be received at Isle Demetrius, considering we overthrew the government, and we're kind of the reason.
Oh.
there's a
They
lot
love
of-
you over there.
Yeah, I thought we were heroes.
You were heroes.
Oh,
The older people just aren't really a fan of outsiders. While everything is so
oh, okay.
shaky, but you guys are still heroes of that land.
I read that.
I mean,
You're also a duke.
That's true. I have a port there. Kind of.
You
What's left of one?
the fort.
Do you bring up the fort?
I can later.
Okay.
What is Mr. Reginald gonna react?
Just you and Kevin, and well, you and everybody now.
So, I mean, I know Maximus Ultor isn't exactly as it used to be, but we're rebuilding. She, like, gives Tabor a look.
He's.
Good to see you, Tabor.
We're rebuilding.
There's so
Okay,
much
can we move on? If we have nothing else to say, lovely to see you, Miss Lycan Sky. He's gonna stop. He's gonna drop the connection himself. Who was the other person you were calling?
Vassia Storm Crew.
The sister.
Yeah.
What?
I'm gonna
This
call
one's
Vassia.
just ascending.
Okay, I'm gonna call.
25 words.
I'm gonna call
Count 'em,
Vassia.
friends.
Count 'em. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Vassia, this is Kevin. Be brief in your responses. How are you? How many do I have left?
You're
at 13
11
words
words in so far.
7
Cool.
plus 5.
Cool.
You've wasted a lot.
You have, you have 14 words.
We need a ride.
We need a ride
From Davenport.
from Devonport to Demetrius again. How many do I have left?
I think he has 3.
You have 3 left.
3.
Please.
Quickly?
Please love you.
She would not be cool with love you.
Immediately?
Please and thanks.
So, in your mind. Ah, shit, Kevin. You're doing great. Ah, you're Davenport. You're in town. Come drink with us. We love to see this.
Here.
So she's in Devonport.
Very drunk.
Extremely
I
drunk.
figured.
Only you would hear this one now,
Yeah.
Kevin. This doesn't have like the speaker
Great.
connection.
So pirate captain's in Devonport.
She can't really be anywhere else right now.
Yeah.
Got the Baroness happening to the east
Isn't the
ocean.
Baroness over?
No,
No, she.
Oh, that's right. We didn't hear
she's
her.
still the Baroness of the Pariah.
Oh.
And they
That's right.
are all over the Awoken Sea and the shore.
We just made her forget the cloak.
Yeah,
Yep.
out in Fredavon.
Yeah.
And then there's the Deneithrian Zaldazine War happening to the east, so they've been beached.
Yeah. Great. Totally forgot about the Duke thing. That's funny.
We
You didn't tell him about the Duke thing? Oh,
So?
no, I didn't. So, Deneithrians are at a standstill. They're at a war with
No,
the
we all heard
Zaldazines.
that part.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Just 5.
So Fassia, she's here, super drunk, similar. That's pretty much all I got out of it.
In town.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
I would love to see Girian's little sister.
Where is Girian, actually?
He said he had something to do,
Okay.
and nobody asked him.
Right. Yeah, that tracks.
Technically, I was silenced at the time.
But Demetrius, I feel like would not be a bad move. Considering now that Aaron is reminded, considering that they love us over there. And there's Mumphy there, probably. Mumpho. We have like a giant fungal.
He was a baby.
He's a fungal giant.
Samira
Probably
and
like
Annie's son baby.
probably like teenage age, smallish. Actually, forget I said that.
Great. Okay.
He's right next to Fort Zelda.
Tablo,
Yes, sir.
any shocking friendships or powerful allies you want to disclose to the group?
Everyone I know died in Sentinel.
Well, we get it, man.
Don't be such a downer.
I'm just gonna drink the rest of my
Aaron's gonna stop. I feel bad.
We'll talk to Wilbur.
I mean, other than not,
You could try.
with a shot.
Go for it.
Certainly try.
You have the orb.
Okay.
You get 25 words.
So he does not have a.
They are not limited by planes of existence as well. As long as you are very familiar with them, and there's nothing blocking it.
But he doesn't have an orb of sending, so it's not a full.
You wouldn't.
You don't know.
They do not have a sword. I would say the connection is not made with him.
Okay.
Not on it.
Question about Orb of Sending after this.
Sure.
3 turns.
It's an item I made. So
Okay.
Emmy's had 3 charges.
That's right, this is Mr. Burns.
What do I say to him? Ooh, that's wild. This is Rowan. I am currently allied with forces in Davenport. I have a lot to fill you in on. Please contact me. I need help. Please contact me.
Please contact. That's where we cut out.
Yeah, 2
Please
more.
contact.
7 more.
Don't.
You don't have to use it.
You
if
don't
you
have to
want
use one.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 more.
Or hope you're well.
Tweedledee.
Owen! Good to hear you. I am well. You sound sad. Come by sometime, or I'll contact you. Or we could contact each other. Happy learning.
Happy learning.
He's gonna cast sending. Sorry. This isn't the orb now, this is him doing it. I got distracted. Your family is here for you. Whatever we can do, we're still here. We're still here.
You see, Rowan kind of blinks a tear out of his eye as he passes the orb back. Well, I made contact.
And what use are they? I know they know things. No Haven.
It doesn't seem. It doesn't
That's
seem
what
exactly.
it's called! He's like stop making fun of you, the Tabler.
That's a good one.
Woo!
That's a good one.
Yeah. Anyway, I can try to maintain as much contact with him that I can, see if he has any more information or anything that would prove useful, but they're not warring people.
All right.
Let's go find Foxy.
Question about sending
Yeah.
codes, to the DM. Who can you contact with them? Is it
Anyone that you are familiar with,
familiar with?
as long as they want to talk to you, there's nothing blocking it, or that's pretty much them.
So can you contact?
They have to be like familiar though.
Yeah.
Like if you want to talk to like your like hypothetical like a father you have never talked to before since you were 3 Woodmore.
Right.
If there's still chat,
That's kind of
What?
that's what I wanted to double
does
check.
that mean Imogen can't use it to call her dad?
Calling Kyle the Dragon Sky, we've already been over this.
Oh, that's right. I wish I could try it.
Oh.
Well, I mean, there's kind of a difference between Mr. Reginald calling somebody and anyone else calling somebody.
Let's go find a little storm girl. I've never met. What is she like?
She is something else, mate.
Okay.
Mostly drunk.
While you guys finish up that meeting, we're gonna check back in with Calliope. So, Calliope, as you guys get to the gate, you still have your guard there. This is a different one. Her name is Shelby. She's nice.
Yeah, it was absurd.
Absolutely obnoxious. It's so funny.
Usually I just do the Davenport music, but that doesn't super fit here. So I will do the classic. Okay, so as you approach the fortress, and the gate is open for you, you and all the Dawn Keepers and the juniors, Calyx just stands at the gate. You guys are like, this is it. As you walk towards this beautiful fortress, it's expensive, lots of land, hedges, shrubberies that are maintained by the gardener.
Are you ready, Calyx?
You live here?
You live here. Well, you were at the Magical Academy where they took care of you no matter how many times I told them to bring you here. But you do live here.
That was so cute.
He's gonna hold his hand out to you.
She grabs his hand
He'll follow you in.
and kind of excitedly pulls it in. She can't stop smiling. Whole body tense. Come on, Calyx.
Okay.
And
You see his eyes are glossy. He's not crying or anything, but he's just taking it all in.
emotional.
Yeah.
She's gonna move arms with him.
Mabel's also kind of walking alongside you because you guys ended up going home with the babysitter crew. That's my favorite plant over there. He kind of points out to Calyx. And then one time I threw something out the window and it landed all the way over here because it bounced on the thing. And she's just telling Calyx about some of her experiences living here. Oh yeah.
Her home is here too.
He's gonna offer his other hand to Mabel. And you three are just gonna walk together. Gabrielle's gonna walk next to you expectantly.
She holds her hand on the
Oh, okay. So, as you guys enter, there is the grand piano right at the front. 2 hallways. Most of the pianos are in your room, but the nicest one is in the front. Little couch area to the left, big staircase. As soon as he enters, everyone just kind of starts dispersing and doing their usual house thing. And Calyx just takes 2 steps in and just looks around at everything.
Do you like the piano?
Yeah. He's looking at the big gold dragon mural.
Oh, Calyx, it's you!
Why?
Because we're a family, and it's your home.
I didn't do anything. I was just bored.
Calyx, you've done more than you will ever know.
I just kind of looks around. Mabel's showing Gabrielle over somewhere. This is where I sit. You can have this spot. Wilbur goes over to the kitchen to craft something up. Viola's looking out the window in the front. Leap has been on you the whole time, by the way. He hasn't really had a reason to talk about Leap very much. I don't I feel like there's a lot of people that probably would deserve something like this a lot more, though. I've never even had a house or a hut. A hut would have been.
Calyx, you didn't have to do anything.
A hut would have been plenty. Kind of
earn
looks
this.
around. There's a chandelier in the middle of the front room.
All you have to do is keep being you, because you're the person who we love.
Kind of looks at you for a second. I'm scary.
No, you're not.
He motions over to the mural. I am scary.
You're astounding.
I'm strong.
You are strong.
And I would hurt a lot of people.
You could save a lot of people.
Why Why is the only way to save people to hurt other people?
Because bad people want to hurt us. And there's nothing we can do about that.
I'm not like a hero. I'm not selfless. I just was helping you guys because you're my friends. I didn't like jump down at that worm because I was righteous or better than anybody. I just wanted my friends to be safe. Because I love my friends. It was a completely selfish decision. So I guess this is just a lot. It's a lot.
Calyx, you're here. Because we love you.
Why?
Because you're you. You're brave, you're kind, you're my best friend.
I just met most of these people. I mean, you know, Wilbur's my boy.
Yeah. Calyx, you've been more of a family to me than anybody else since the moment I met you. And now look at what it's grown into. We met Wilbur, we found your little sister, and now she's mine. And we found my little sister, and now she's yours. We found the Lycans guy's Imogen, and Theola. Imogen wouldn't even be here if you hadn't saved her.
And I don't even remember that.
Because it was your instinct. And your instinct wasn't to hurt the people who were trapped. You saved them. All of us are alive because of you. Theola wouldn't be here in proxy.
Kind of looking around the room at all these people that have been affected by Calyx. I don't feel like a dragon. I'm barely a dragon. I'm just Calyx.
You're not just Calyx. You're Calyx Stormrunner.
I did make that point. I was just trying to be a good example for Mabel. I didn't want her to feel like she had to be this premier.
And you don't have to be. No one's going to make you. There are other people who can do this.
I could do it better.
That's true. But it's not your job. And more than anything, of course I want to help everybody. And I want Davenport and our home to stay safe. But I need you to stay alive. Because all those days where you were asleep, that the hope and the knowledge that you would wake up was the only thing that kept me from breaking, and I can't lose anybody. I can't lose you again.
He kind of chuckles. Yeah, I remember your voice. And you would sing songs. And I remember the music like it's remembering a dream I had a long, long time ago. And I get flashes of the cave. And the worm. And the fire. The broken city. And then there was light, and then there was darkness. And then I was holding the egg. And you were holding me.
And you're here now. Calyx,
And this is our home?
it's our home.
Man! Crazy.
Calyx, when I thought I lost you and that you died, I can't ever feel like that again. So if you decide that you want to go help these people, you have to promise me that you will also be protecting yourself. Because that is why people love you, is because you are so brave and you are so humble and you are so kind. But that you have to make sure to stay safe, all right?
I mean, I just want to protect you guys. You're my best friend.
You're my best friend.
No, you're my best friend.
Agree to disagree. Do you want me to show you your room?
Yeah, sure.
She's gonna run
Follow you up the stairs to his room.
Mhm.
He walks in. You guys kind of overdid it a little bit with the golden dragon theme, so it's a little intimidating for him.
Ta-da!
He walks in and there's like the golden scale wallpaper. It's very gold.
You're very gold. It's our theme. You're our symbol, because we're the Dawn Keepers.
Sunrise. And Viola just followed you guys in. She's like, right. So he's gonna go sit on his bed. Oh, that is soft.
Oh, that's so cute.
He has like a wardrobe. He has all this stuff.
Where shall we keep the egg?
Oh, we'll figure something out. Kind of peeks out his window. He's gonna druid craft in from the trees. You notice now his green magic is still green, but it's green and gold now. So there's a mix of it. You also see when he starts it, his sword at his side, the triple helix blade next to him that Sarah gave him, it gives a little glow as he druid crafts in some of these leaves to make this golden green little nest on top of a...
Perfect!
Yeah, could you...
She pulls
Yeah,
out
please.
the egg.
Place it there. He's just gonna touch it for a little while. It's very strange. Like I almost feel like a father, but I'm a big brother.
You're a big brother.
So I'll just do my best, I guess, to make sure everyone's okay.
Well, you aren't alone.
And I can't do that if we lose our home.
No, you can't.
He's just gonna take a big sigh out, and you see his clothes begin to change again. The one little scarf cape, the golden black. He's gonna go over. There's like a mirror on the wall, and he's just gonna look at himself. Oh wow,
You look pretty great.
that's kind of cool.
I know.
He like flicks the cape that he has.
I go wherever you go, so.
Maybe I gotta make sure everything's okay. I don't even know if I can control what I am. She's gonna pull the sword out.
It's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
Don't have
Sunrise.
Theola. Oh, Theola. This is Theola.
They've met.
Theola says sunrise and river quite often. Theola,
Sunrise.
why do you say sunrise so often?
Today's sunrise.
Today is sunrise?
We should watch.
Okay.
Can we watch?
We can watch.
I want to watch. It's important.
Let's go watch.
Today's sunrise.
Okay.
Today's sunrise.
She comes over to her and like puts a hand on like her back. It's okay. Yeah, we'll go watch the sunrise. We can go watch it in the garden. All right?
Sunrise.
Okay. Well, you'll have to stay up quite late.
I do.
You could drink a coffee.
We Wilbur's probably gonna want a nap first if that's what we're doing. It's like an outing for Calyx.
It is an outing.
No.
I'm sure Wilbur is prepping something. He always is so thoughtful like that.
Do you want to sit with me?
Of course.
Plop down on the bed just sitting next to Calyx. Viola, do you want to sit with us? Calyx? He's gonna walk over and sit next to him. You guys just sit a while with plans to watch the sunrise. Something smells wonderful from the kitchen.
Something smells fishy from over here.
Okay. So, back with you guys.
Meanwhile, Fozia!
So, did the young crow say where she was?
No. So here's the thing about Fossy, she's very drunk. Very often. And so upon receiving the message, it was probably something like, "Oh my gosh, there's someone talking in my head, this is so crazy." And so it was a lot of like,
Right.
She's drinking somewhere.
Hopefully not driving the boat.
Do I remember the last place, like the last tavern that we frequented with Fascia? It's been a while.
Why don't you make a history check for me?
It's been a while.
Where Joan almost got into that tavern fight and Kevin had to like sling her over his shoulder and drag her out because she wouldn't stop screaming.
It was a what check?
History.
Is it a new day
17.
yet?
17.
Yes.
It's gonna be a while before a new day.
Okay.
There was the Firefly Club.
The Firefight Club?
Ring a bell?
Is that the
Is that a-
dragon place?
No, that's the
The Lusty Dragon.
Lusty Dragon. The Firefight Club?
That was the underground gambling tavern.
Right.
That feels right.
Yeah. Firefight Club, probably?
You went there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember where it is. I'll give it to you in your history check.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Let's go to the Firefly Club.
Okay. Are there any actions or anything you guys want to discuss with this current group? It's pretty much just you four, Imogen, and Mr. Reginald.
So Penelope and Sharon stayed with the...
Yeah. They're doing their own thing in town, but they're around.
Mm-hmm. Callum
Okay.
stayed behind too, right?
Yeah. So, Kevin, you remember last time there was a password to get in? The little like shh guy?
Yeah.
And as you approach, there is not a password.
Oh.
It's still low key, but it's definitely like known about now. Like as you walk in, like there are some guards there as well. But you do see some familiar-looking people keeping a low profile. There is a thin red hair, long red hair
Oh, yeah. I remember her.
woman in the corner. You see, sitting at the counter, there are two people. One of them have a three-pointed black hat and a long brown coat. Next to him, this big full-bald gentleman with the hand that is a little mechanical. Much better than Dex's hand.
Yeah.
This is like a full-on...
Ooh.
Hey!
He can use this one.
The other one turns into a whip.
Anyway, there's like a set of two guards that are also sitting at the counter, kind of near them.
Yeah.
And there's a couple of characters in here.
Well, that's hello, Fascia. Good to see.
There's no reaction.
I'm gonna cast a message to the three-pointed.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we're here.
Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Are you just name dropping me wherever you go? Do you do this all the time? Do you see that there are two guards people sitting next to me? We are pirates. We're nice, but we're pirates. We steal from people.
It's an old Lycan Sky habit. I'm sorry.
Gosh.
So sorry.
The guards are kind of looking at you because you said Fascia.
Thought I recognized.
Yes, we are looking for one Fascia Stormcrow if they are here. It's Mr.
We can
Reginald.
elbow him in the gut.
Ow, hey, rude.
Message. Shut up.
Message, be nicer.
Fair enough. But let's not
You see like one of the guards
let's not
whisper
make
into the other guard's ear. She's like, oh, dang it.
Thought I saw someone I recognized from a poster.
Gosh, dang it, Kevin. She's gonna take off her hand and she just kicks one of the guards in the head. The other one gets up and grabs their sword, and the first mate is gonna like grab the sword. I wouldn't be doing that if I were you right now. He's gonna try to punch him, and he's just gonna knock the other guard out. Like a tooth comes out.
Mr. Rental's gonna love her.
That
Your fault.
I know. That was
And, not Joan. Who are you? Why do you look like Joan? Why does she look like Joan?
she's
Is this gonna happen everywhere we go? When
probably. I'm sorry. This is Joan's twin sister. This is
Imogen Lycansky. Oh, striking resemblance. She's gonna pick up her hat and tighten it on. You guys see this human female. A little bit of a similar to Girion, much tanner than Girion, definitely gets a lot more sun. Long coat at her side. There are two pistols that are holstered together. As this is the pirate of the Platinum Dragon that is aforementioned, one Fascia Stormcrow.
Good thing Joan isn't here.
First appearance on stream?
Everett, could you do something about this? You see the barkeeper like go over. You see like this big Goliath person.
I'm gonna help him out because I feel bad.
He throws him on a specific part of the floor and then points. Trapdoor opens. So, I heard you were in need of my services.
Yeah.
That's great, because work is slow.
Yeah.
Where are we going? Where are we going?
We're going back to Alden.
She stands up and takes a step now, and it's a good reminder that she's very intoxicated. Oh,
Take
fine.
Take a seat.
Kevin, I'm fine.
Dude.
She's kind of like she kind of like leans into you and she's like patting you on the pec. Ah. Good for you.
It's always been there.
You see Imogen like.
We need to go back to Aldenithrius.
Why?
They need our help.
Why would you want to do that?
Because they need our
It
help.
was
and
terrible.
We need
That dude that flew?
Yeah.
I mean, I
Well,
think
he's
you killed
dead
him,
now.
right?
Yeah, we
Okay, I
killed
guess that's better.
He's dead now.
Well, I'm not giving it to you for free, but you can have a discount.
I figured. Yeah. What's the discount look like?
What do you think it is? You know what? I'll have my people talk to your people.
Well,
From the back.
However, we are beached right now. You wouldn't happen to be able to do something about that.
Kind of know the prince of the whole country.
yeah. We could. Would the Prince of Elwahon be able to get us passage, or is this like a sneaky magic?
That
sort of
could work.
situation? Great. Well, I'll give
Do you
him a
think that
call.
could work? I think that could work. You know, he's gonna take out a gun and point at you. That is a really good idea.
I'll pull out my sword. Thank
So
you.
smart.
I know.
Well, listen. Sorry. We've been bored drinking. You know, bored drinking. We've been bored drinking.
I've been there.
Right. Okay. Well,
R.I.P. Samira.
if you could get that taken care of, our ship's sails are disguised right now. We have a sorcerer now, which is nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Do
You'll never guess his name.
what's his name?
Clevin.
Shut the front door, man.
I won't.
Good. Great.
Boats don't have front doors.
Yeah. Shut the main sail. Well, that's great.
Who are all these people?
Oh, sorry. Where am I?
Sorry, actually, you know, I'll do it. My name is Captain Fascia Stormcrow of the Platinum Dragon, and I believe I will be your guide to Aldenithrius. Don't know why you want to go there, it's a shithole. But I will take you there nonetheless. For the right price, of course. I have mouths to feed, a chef to pay, a sorcerer to pay.
Oh, mortal.
And don't tell anybody.
Tell anybody what?
Don't mess with me, Kevin. I'm just kidding. Seriously, who the hell are you?
Hi, Rowan.
Bird?
Yes, the bird.
I'm a sorcerer too. Fun facts, I guess, for
Great.
everybody.
Good to meet you. Just make her voice louder because you have a Bible on.
Oh, I can hear you.
Good, I'm glad.
Yes.
That's good.
Uh-huh.
You're still talking louder.
She's not. She's not deaf.
You're talking loud. I love your mimosas. Very good.
Kevin, could we talk for
Is that
just
because
a
there's
moment?
another Owlin in the...
There's I think the bartender is an owl.
There's a hidden Thief Haven bar with like 2 rooms in it that's just mounted by an owlin who's part of Thief Haven.
That's super
So
fun.
you make good
I love
mimosas.
your mimosas.
Rowan sidebar.
Just one moment. Are you sure that it's necessarily wise to leave Davenport when they are most in need of backup? How long is it necessarily going to take to A, get Demetrius out of whatever problem that they're going to be in, and then B, get all of them back over here to assist in whatever?
Can we hear this?
Can they?
I mean, I
You side-
meant
You said
He
aside.
kind of sidebarred Kevin. Let's
Okay.
let them figure this out.
Yeah.
Unless they ask you.
A magic treehouse.
for an entire Isle Demetrian force that we would be calling upon should we need it.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know what to do. I know that the Demetrians are strong, and they love us, to be frank.
But is it something that we can resolve in a week?
Yeah, everything we just did was a week.
We can. It took us what, like 3 days to get there?
Yeah, but you went through Nagaborn Pass.
That's true.
And you went
Straight-
around the island.
Yeah.
I can also
That's
win
true.
this.
True.
You could open this conversation up too.
Yeah,
I don't know
we'll
if you
open
need-
it up.
You're trying to figure some stuff out.
Yeah. Do you have any ideas about how to get there faster? It took us about 3 days. We went through Nagaborn Pass. We went around the backside of the island because they didn't like people, and then we.
Oh, we're faster now.
Really?
We have a magic man.
And we have multiple magic people.
Ah. Plus, we don't have to go through Nagaborn Pass next time. Port Londaberry kind of doesn't exist.
Right. Yeah.
But we can go straight there.
How long would it take us? Do you think?
Oh. Day and a half if the winds are kind, and the sea is kind,
Winds will be kind.
and the sea is kind.
I can't do anything about that one.
Wait, hold on. Day and a half. Oh, sorry. Bumps into the first name. Sorry. Day and a half. Maybe if you pay a little extra, we can make it a day and a quarter. He's gonna pick up a bottle and start drinking it.
This is some lovely company that you seem to have picked up. You always just... This group seems to attract...
Gideon's little sister. I'm so happy. Mr. Reginald.
This is... Yes,
I
this
don't think the guy who
explains the
summoned a
thing.
lich can judge other people for their usefulness.
I'm not here!
Saying he's being very judgmental for somebody who just did a really bad thing.
There are other
Let me look
medicines.
through my spells really
I'm
fast.
just trying to have an open.
So-
I will counterspell you so fast.
Anyway, listen, Kevin, babe, don't worry about it. I will take care of everything as long as you take care of everything to get us so we can leave. Our ship is disguised right now. Our flags are magically changed to something else because, pirates. But if you can get that unbeached with your prince friend or this guy, I don't know what he does. Point at the my name is Mr. Reginald. Great. That was the squirrel.
She did
Yeah.
eat the squirrel.
Squirrel. There was a squirrel.
You guys have met, kind of, sort of.
How drunk am I?
Very. But these.
Is that a squirrel?
No, he's real. He's real.
This is actually like the drunkest you've seen Posse.
It's impressive.
That's it.
So, guys, this is not our only option, but this is. I don't know.
Your cheapest option. Just like starts spinning a gun around.
I don't.
It's not loaded. Relax.
Do you drive the ship? Like, do you hold
Gonna
the
empty
wheel?
some bullets in her hand. It is no longer loaded.
I don't know what else.
Honestly,
we can
I
do.
like her.
I like you too.
That was
Very much.
That was not my concern. My concern was leaving the town in jeopardy.
Listen, if we
We're
leave,
all of 5 people, 6
yeah,
people.
if we could come back immediately too, because we can teleport. So it doesn't matter. Either we come back with an army of Denethrians, or we come back just us,
Let's-
like we were originally.
Pick teams to who's going and who's staying in the morning if needed. We have some very magical powers. In fact, I was thinking I would probably stay here and delay an army.
As one does.
Sometimes.
If I must.
Probably just wants to stay here because Penelope's.
That's a very good
What?
Nothing.
Not a word.
Regrouping in the morning sounds great, especially when some of us are a little less inebriated.
Great. I'll go talk to Princely Prince, because we're new best friends, and I'll talk to Penelope and Dickhead, and we'll reconvene in the morning. Get some rest. Fix my bag.
I threw it away.
I will kill you.
I had to clean it up. I will.
You
look
do not
after
want to
Riley.
owe Mr. Reginald
This is
anything.
not my fault.
She brought it out of the treehouse, and I slipped on something.
No one believes you slipped. No one.
So,
I, for the record, don't believe he
Who slips with swords?
Do you see what we carry?
This is why you don't run with daggers, Tableau.
This is why I don't.
Have a sword.
Shut up! How about that?
He's the alcohol.
so you guys exit, leaving the pirates in the Firefly Club. As you guys are standing outside, well, this has been an exciting couple of days. Because we'll be parting ways soon as I send you off on another mission. That's so exciting for me, you guys. Back to the island where it all was happening before. Great, I'm gonna go talk to Cal. He's gonna start leaving. Imogen's gonna yell, "Stop!" Have we talked before, ever? What do you want? So here's the deal. I think you are an arse. But I need to learn. I need to learn some things. And you see Mr. Reginald kind of like, what? You need to learn? I have books? No, I want to be the Sorcerer Supreme. I need a teacher.
That's kind of.
And I don't think that Sharon cares enough. And I think Penelope is soft. And I want you to teach me.
Damn, girl!
No. Sorry, I'm not going to do that. You, first of all, I don't care about anything. No, I think you're an arse because you care a lot. And I'm strong, but I want to be stronger. You're not strong enough to... This would not work. Want a pet? She's gonna activate some runes and activate some magic.
Whoa, hey. Take it easy, man.
Kevin, what did I say about me doing something stupid?
What did...
It's gonna happen if I want to.
Okay, but
It's a
you stopped me,
donor.
so I should be able to...
No. Peanut Gallery. You do not want to do this.
Don't counterspell. I'll counterspell your counterspell.
You're such a buzzkill.
I want this to happen.
I really, really do. Well, we're in a town right now. I'll see you in the morning. He's gonna turn away. I think we're gonna fight. He's gonna turn back to the rest of it.
Wizard duel?
That's so cool. I wanna watch.
I've not seen one of those in
Can we
ages.
buy tickets?
I didn't know they did those.
Oh yeah, wizards are petty as hell.
Sorry, that was kind of the thing I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
I've wanted to study under Ksharan for a long time, but I don't think I like him. And I kind of like Mr. Reginald.
That makes
That is a
of
wild
us.
take, but fair
an
enough.
interesting guy.
That is a
I'll
wild.
take.
I just think he cares.
About himself
He wouldn't
and
have.
his beanbags.
I think he cares too much
Bring up the
about
beanbags
everything.
one more time.
To be fair, you've brought them up.
Oh my gosh, I can
every single
fix
time.
the beanbag! Woo, she's gonna wave her hand and cast mending just in the air.
Imogen does have a.
You never asked.
Guys, ask! She like swears and starts walking. Hey, I need to go home, but I'm assuming you guys are gonna be staying at the inn. See you
I
tomorrow.
already have a room.
Yeah, I'll see.
Okay. So, parting ways of Imogen and Mr. Reginald.
That's so cool.
That's
I'm
cool.
so happy with that.
That's dope.
Mr. Reginald's apprentice.
I love the Lycans.
But she's second to Warren.
Rowan's gonna go find
That's
a
actually
corner to
so
drink
sick.
in.
So, back at the Dawn Keepers.
It's been a bad. It's been a bad.
You guys, first of all, I think that no, you guys will all stay up super late if you guys ever want to. I think everyone will be down. Okay. So, you guys are looking over the sea. Viola dragged you to the beach, right in the shadow of a lighthouse. You're not in the lighthouse, but it's in the shadow. What do you? What?
I'm trying to place the song.
Being too distracting. It's
Sorry.
the lighthouse music for
Astral
Dev.
observed.
She doesn't know it from that, but it's from the lighthouse.
I thought I knew.
Camian's,
Mine.
it's usually Camian's lighthouse, but it'll serve the purposes of this. It's nighttime. There are a lot of guards out, but they don't seem to see any mind to you. You guys are pretty well known in this town now, especially after Camian came back and started leading. Held the Dawn Keepers in pretty high regard. So Reagan. You're okay.
I'm picturing.
All right. Right here. Steal.
Right here?
Yep.
Right.
You have to look over there.
Let's wait. She like. Pintoy, if you brought like a blanket for them to sit on.
Sure.
She spreads out like a blanket for all the Dawn Keepers to sit on.
Yeah. So the way it's kind of rising, it will kind of still rise like over the hilltops where the hills kind of meet the beach because it's where the sun is. I like to watch the sunrise.
Well, we're here with you today.
Thank you. Gabrielle's asleep, leaning on you, by the way.
Thank you.
Mabel's like trying to stay awake and kind of be one of the grown-ups, but this is very irresponsible of you guys as caregivers to bring them out here.
Shame.
Wilbur and Calyx are gonna sit on either side of you.
More or less responsible, but literally.
I also say that before you guys left, because you guys stayed up all night to do this, Imogen will have joined up with you guys already. Is there any interaction you wanted to have with Imogen before this?
How did everything go, Imogen?
As it needs to, I think.
Alright. We'll talk later. More.
Well, there's nothing but the waves and the sky. kind of look up and you actually see that the sky has grown quite cloudy.
Sunrise.
Sunrise. See, he's here now.
Who?
Calyx.
Calyx is here now.
He was here for the sunrise.
He's meant to be here. She gives Calyx kind of a look.
I know. I saw.
You saw?
I saw. He was here.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What else did you see, Viola?
The river.
Who was at the river?
All you guys. All of us are out there.
Here?
I don't know. But I saw. It's the clouds moving in overhead, covering the night sky. Now covering one of the moons, but not both of them, as they're starting to fade.
She kind of like puts a hand on Calyx's shoulder with Gabrielle in her lap, like trying to be careful not to move after she's been stroking her hair for a while. And like kind of trying to be subtle and like nonchalant about it, but like also a little blushy as she like puts a hand on Wilbur's hand. As she waits.
I love you. Viola says, and she looks at everyone individually as she says that.
I love you guys.
I like to fight.
You like to fight. Well, let's fight to stay a family. All right?
Okay. You hear Calyx? Maybe you could teach me that, Viola. I wish I liked to fight. I like what fighting brings. And I love what we fought for. Sunrise. It's Calyx.
We have to keep the sunrises on this beach. We have to fight for them.
Maybe, Viola says. But we gotta watch this one.
Okay. I'm sure it will be beautiful. You guys are my family. And I want us to stay this way for as long as we can. And I know that not every moment will be like this moment. But if we have to fight for these moments, just make sure that you guys are taking care of yourselves.
I might be going away for a while, says Imogen. I'll come back. And I'll be here for when we need to defend our home. But I've asked Mr. Reginald to take me as their apprentice, and hopefully that works well.
Mr. Reginald? Wow.
Yep, that was my choice. But I think it's the right one.
Where?
Because I want to find my father, but I also want to be better than him. I have a complex. I want to be just the best. And I'm not a prodigy like all these other people. But I've worked dang hard. And I'll get there.
We love you, Imogen. And wherever, yeah, wherever you go, we'll always be here for you, and you always have us here in a home. We love you.
You'll take care of her, yeah? Viola, who's like sitting in the front. You guys are kind of like on the beach-ish underneath the lighthouse, and she's kind of holding her knees and looking to the left near where the sun rises.
I think
You
that
see the clouds starting to move out over to the ocean now.
I think that she'll take care of us. more than we'll take care of her. But we'll be there for each other.
The darkness is starting.
No, it's almost the sunrise. It's ending.
No. But it's also starting. This is the sunrise.
She kind of like,
Sunrise. It's gonna start. But the darkness doesn't want it to start. So we have to fight the darkness until we get to the river. But it starts at the sunrise. Look. You see this, the sky is starting to turn a little bit of that burnished reflective light of the sun. You see these dark clouds now moving faster.
she looks up and kind of like holds Calyx and Wilbur a little bit tighter. Viola, what is that?
It's the darkness. It's gonna be here while we fight, but we have to fight so we make it to the river. The sunrise is at the beginning.
The river is at the end.
There it is. It'll be the last one for a while. You see these unnaturally dark clouds now starting to go over the sky. You see the sun start to come over the horizon. And it peeks in towards you guys. A ray of light hitting the side of the country before almost like a blind being closed. And it's not so, the darkness isn't so thick where the light doesn't still bleed through. Just a bit. It's like a heavy rainy day. But you see them moving. Okay.
That's the last one before the fight. Viola.
I think there's a lot of fights.
Calliope just kind of like puts her face in her hands.
Why are you crying, Calliope?
Feels like the fighting never stops.
That's okay. We're fighting to live. Even if it's not with my glaive, we fight to live every day. Even when we're not fighting glaives. Because if we stop fighting, then we aren't gonna live. We have to live for a long time because we're a family. Imogen's got a rubber back. It's really good. Sunrise. You see her looking at where the sun kind of is like bleeding through the clouds the most, and there's this odd smile on her face.
Dawn Keepers, we're all going to be here to see the next sunrise at Davenport. Alright? Right here. When the next sunrise at Davenport comes, we are all going to be here. Do you understand?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. It's Wilbur.
Especially you boys. I'm tired of you guys trying to sacrifice yourselves to protect other people.
They both look like.
We would never do that.
Let's stop.
Smile. It's okay to be happy when it's dark. Fiola's gonna look back up, smiling. Stay there for a few meditative hours before returning home, tucking the little ones into bed. And I think that's where we'll end this session. So, bit of a shorter one today, but thank you all for joining us in Roleplay Town. Hope you guys enjoyed setting up for a lot of stuff. Davenport's in need. A new enemy from over the waves, while a new enemy comes from the north. And we don't have a lot of time. So thank you all for hanging out with us tonight. Appreciate you. Appreciate the subs and the follows. Great stream.
Yeah.
And we will see you guys the regular time. Same place next week. Bye, friends.